Powerade Get Game Day Ready. Charlie, the Tigers are 4-2 in the division after a big win against a talented and high-powered Gaucher football team over 19-13, where we called it a little Vanceology.
It's a coaching clinic is what it was. Coach Vance did exactly what the Tigers needed to do, keep the high-powered offense off the field of Gaucher, rattle their quarterback a little bit. He threw 2 interceptions. He had only thrown 1 all season. And then on the offensive side, threw a little bit of a new wrinkle into the offensive game plan with the wing T. And Coach Vance told me after the game, he said he learned a long time ago, if you're going to introduce something new in a game, you do it after halftime, because that way they can't make adjustments. And that's exactly what he did. He said that was something he said that was something he hadn't run since he was an assistant coach at Charleston.
That's right.
And he was able to pull that out, and they couldn't stop it. So it was a coaching clinic, Jerome.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I was able to go down to the field after the game and just catch him and just really congratulate him because that's one of the best jobs that I've seen coaching. And we've seen a lot of Coach Vance's games. I guess I've seen all of his games, minus 1 or 2 while
since
I was out of town. Yeah, exactly, since, he's my guy. But at any rate, he really got the guys prepared and coached them up, as they say, for that big game, which leaves us really to where we are now. And we'll talk about that. Definitely want to thank our sponsors for supporting Tiger football. Coca-Cola, the First, the National Banking Association, Forest General Hospital, City of Hattiesburg, Forest County Board of Supervisors, Southern Bone and Joint, First Bank, Payne Companies, Walk-On's Bistro and Bar, Havard Pest Control, Southeast Mississippi Rural Health Initiative, and the Barber Studio. Charlie, that's just a mouthful.
Yeah, there's a lot of long names on there.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it is. We definitely thank you guys for supporting Tiger football all year. And as stated, we are in the friendly confines of D.I. Patrick Stadium. It seems like with this awkward year, although we hadn't had any cancellations, we've kind of been on a road streak, I guess, the last 3 weeks, and then able to come back home. So it seems like we hadn't been here in a while, and definitely glad to be back home.
Well, not only have we not been here, but we've had some long trips. We went to Long Beach and Gaucher back-to-back weeks.
That's
right. We've done some traveling. We've been to Pascagoula this year. We've been all over the place. And so, it kind of rotates year by year with us. We get more home games one season than the next season we go on the road. And went to Picayune, and we've been on the road a lot this year, but hopefully next year we'll be in a different region, a little shorter trips, except for Natchez.
Except for what?
Except for Natchez, but hey, it's worth it. It's all right, and it's great to be back here at D.I. Patrick. It makes you love it even more whenever you're able to come back.
Absolutely. What we'll do is when we come back, we'll definitely talk with Coach Vance about the game, and we'll get set for kickoff. You're listening to Tiger Football, and we'll be right back in 30 seconds. Campus of Hattiesburg High School. We're inside the Ted Tibbett press box. This is your pregame show brought to you by Powerade. Get game day ready. Charlie had a chance to visit with Coach Vance, and we're missing sideline reporter Chad Davis tonight. The audacity of him to go on a trip.
Vacation. Vacation of all things with his family. Can you believe it?
Be safe, Chad. We miss you. We'll see you next week for sure. Let's hear from Coach Vance.
Yeah, since Chad was here, I took up the duty. So here's me and Coach Vance.
Good evening, Tiger Nation. Charlie Rogers here at D.I. Patrick Stadium, getting ready for the regular season finale. I'm here with Tiger head coach Tony Vance. Coach, we got East Central coming in tonight. Pretty good team in a game that's going to determine a little bit playoff seeding and that kind of thing. First talk about the playoff seeding and what we're looking at coming out of this game.
Well, we'll know a lot more after tonight's game. Not just our game to have implication on playoff seeding, but also in Region 3. And, our region's not settled just yet. So probably about 10 o'clock tonight, everybody know who they're playing next week.
All right, we got East Central coming in, and we didn't get to have Tiger Talk this week, so just kind of describe what they do on offense. I know they're going to try to run the ball.
We'll get back to Coach Vance. Here's the kickoff, taken at about the 26-yard line. Tigers get on him about the 29, so 3-yard pickup there on the kickoff. Tigers do kick, get the coin flip, and will actually receive after halftime, the third quarter. So Tigers did defer, and Tigers are in there all gray, Charlie, with the gold numbers, of course, the purple hat, and another one of those color rush games is East Central is in all white.
Yeah, they are. I like the contrast. Well, I don't even know who it was, but one of the coaches just came stumbling through here. I think he was a little late getting to his spot.
East Central quarterback under center. That's number 5. He hands it off to the first man through. That's number 15. He picks up maybe 4, maybe 3 on the carry, and pretty big offensive line there for East Central.
Yeah, number 5, Brady Fant. He's not their normal quarterback. Normal quarterback is number 15, Deuce Hugger, but he is actually hurt. So they're going to go with Fant. Coach Vance said not much of a drop-off there from Hugger to Fant. And that was number 12 on the carry. That was Andrew Marble, a sophomore, 5'10". Fant's a junior, 5'8", 137. He's a little bitty fella.
Fant's under center for the Hornets, hands it off to the second man through, number 6, and he's hit probably at the line of scrimmage. No game there. Great tackle by the Tigers, going to bring up third down. They do give him a yard, brings up third down and 5 for the Hornets.
Yeah, it was 19 Little Twin. Cale Jones on the stop right there did a great job getting into the backfield and bringing down the running back.
We see this offense that they're running. It looks like a version of the wing T, Charlie.
It is, yeah, it sure is.
And Fant's going to throw the ball. Has a man out there in the flat wide open. Is going to have all the way out to about the Tiger 34. They're marking him at the 41-yard line in the Tiger territory. So that's a 34-yard pickup by the Hornets, and a little trickeration there, Charles.
That was number 6, sophomore Eli Smith. He's their leading rusher, 126 carries, 673 yards on the season, but he can catch the ball out of the backfield as well.
Well, that's exactly what he did.
Coach Vance said that they will throw it more than any team we've played that runs this style of offense.
There's a handoff to the second man. That's 14. He's met at the line, pretty tall fella, and goes down as the Tigers wrap those legs and then hit him high.
Yeah, and if the Tigers continue to play like this up front against the run, they may have to throw it a good bit tonight.
That's another Fant that was running the ball for 14.
Yeah, Fant is that's Caden Fant. He's actually their leading receiver.
They related, Charlie? Speaking of our conversation earlier, they all know each other down there. Maybe they're related too.
They do all know each other.
But the height difference may be cousins.
Maybe so. We'll give them that.
Fant under center, hands it off to number 8. He's going to have a little more room there. He's going to bring up third down and about 3 there for the Hornets.
8 is Sam Walls. He's a senior. He's their second leading rusher, 114 carries, 620 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the season. So we'll see him quite a bit tonight. He's a little bit bigger guy, listed at 6 foot, don't have a weight on him. He's also the captain of this team.
Fant under center, he just pushes his way through for maybe 2 yards. It's going to be 4th and 1 now for the Hornets.
Yeah, I think the plan here was the whole way was to go for it on 4th down, so they weren't too worried about getting the first down there. They picked up about a yard. I tell you what, when Fant gets under center, Jerome, he gets so low and he's so small, you just about can't see it.
Just about to say the same thing. He's a small guy, and he is bent over, and you really can't see him down there. So Fant goes under center again, every bit of his 5'6" frame. And butt's almost touching the ground. Fant rolls out. The play's going to be bone dead for Tigers are going to be guilty of encroachment, Charlie.
Fant was going to try to throw the ball there, too, it looked like. Jerome, he was rolling out to his left. Tigers might have had an opportunity to
Which
get
is a
stop.
tougher throw, too.
It is. I would have expected them to just power run up the middle right there, but they weren't going to do it.
So we were talking about playoff seeding, and these Hornets are 8-1 as well as or 9-1, same way with Picayune, and 5-1 in the division. So a lot riding on this game for everybody. There's a handoff by Fant to number 6 again, and he has a little more running room there. Going to be inside the 20 down to the 19-yard line. That's a 7-yard pickup, brings up second down and 3.
Yeah, as long as Picayune beats Wayne County tonight, they'll be the 1 seed because they hold they hold the head-to-head over East Central. And as long as Pascagoula beats Long Beach, which is almost a given, they'll be the 2. So it's going to be
Pascagoula can leapfrog these guys, is what you're saying? Fan under center. He's going to hand it off to the second man through. He's going to have the first down. I think that's 8 again. Hard running there by the East Central Hornets.
I'll have to go back and see because that would put them both with 2 losses. So I'd have to see who won the –
Somebody had to win by 12.
Us.
Us, okay.
Yeah, if we win by
to get the third spot,
yes,
right?
If we win by 12 or more, we get the 3rd seed. If we lose or win by less than 12, we're the 4.
Yeah, either way, yeah. Fan actually hands off, caught in the backfield for maybe back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be second down now and 10, and ball's going to be sitting inside the 20 down to the 13-yard line. So Tigers with a big chance to hold here on second down.
Yeah, East Central did beat Pascagoula 44-30.
15 points.
Yeah. So they would hold the head-to-head over Pascagoula.
Fan under center. He rolls and hands it off to 44, the fullback, and he's going to squirm his way down to close to the first down. So it's going to be third down and maybe a short one there for an opportunity. Ball set right there at the 5.
Yeah, 44 is Colby Reynolds, another captain on this team, listed as a middle linebacker. He's a senior, 5'11", 210, so much bigger guy there. Be up third down now.
6 minutes, 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Hornets are threatening. And he's going to get the first down. There's a marker on the play, and that's typically a hold that's going to come back.
Yeah, it is going to be a hold. It's almost anytime it comes from that back judge behind the play, it's almost always a hold, and he did signal that. So
quick
that's
flag too, you know.
It was, yeah, it was pretty quick.
You know, so
it was going to be a first down for East Central. So
and you know, in those offensive set, you try to turn the man, and so obviously, you know, maybe been a grab of the pads in this type of offensive format. Brings up now, third?
Yeah, it's third.
Yeah, they pushed it back to third down and 11 now. East Central rolling out and throws one over the head of the entire receivers. He had 3 guys back there and probably had a little more room to run it there too, Charlie, and may have got a first down. They're sending in the kicker, Charlie.
Yeah, he did have room to run.
Big penalty on that play.
Yeah, I think he took so much time rolling out that his receivers ran out of field.
That's
I mean,
true.
they were all kind of
absolutely.
just standing there in the corner with the defenders. Now, I saw this kicker. I can't see his
He's
what's his number?
putting it down at the 21, so it's a
It's going to be
26.
a 30. It'll be a 31-yard field goal.
There's the kick. It is a line drive, and I think it got through there, Charlie.
Yeah, it is good. What I was going to say, he's number 21. His name is Tyler Ferris, and he was nailing field goals here in pregame warm-up. I was down on the field watching, and he was putting some leg into
Well,
it.
that was a line drive and didn't even go end over end.
Right.
So must have hit it right there in the middle.
He must have, yeah. We got a kicker too, Jerome. We can do that.
Oh, yeah. She's going to make it end over end, though, too, I think. Vance out talking to the officials, and Vance always like to make his point. You want to bring him back up and finish
sure.
that segment?
Yeah.
And then what they're going to do on defense to try to slow us down.
Okay. Offensively, they're going to run the football. You're exactly right. But they will throw it probably more than any team that we've played this year that runs that style of offense. Quarterback, number 15, Deuce, is really athletic, throws it really well. We have to contain him and try to have tight coverage when he does throw it. But they'll throw it probably 10 to 15 times a game. They're pretty accurate when they do. Running-wise, they're going to run a lot of load options, speed option out from under center, a lot of hand sweep and ISO plays. So they're going to come down here right at you, and you got to make sure you're taking care of your assignments on defense.
East Central set the kick, and it is a sky kick that I was watching our guy. He just stopped and thinking, "Oh Lord, you better go get that ball." But they go all sides on that kick, and they're sky kicking it to the far right side of the field. And
I was pointing to you because the way the kicker lines up, it looks like he lines up almost right beside the ball.
The ball, yeah, absolutely.
And the Tigers knew it was coming. I'm sure they've seen it on film, but they got everybody up close to the line.
Well, to the 45.
Yeah.
You know, to ensure you protect for that onside kick.
Yeah, because he could easily drop one down right here.
You're right, and ball is now placed back to the 35.
I mean, he is half a yard behind the ball.
Yeah, he's at the 35 and a half, kicking it, and ball comes down, and Tiger's gonna have to fall on it, and pretty dangerous there. The up man was 12, Walton Thompson. He probably should have just attacked it.
Mm-hmm.
Because the guy who seemed like he was a little closer to it, he was thinking Walton was going to come up and get it.
Yeah, it's dangerous to let that drop right there. You know, as close to the line as you are, East Central's got an opportunity to get down there pretty quickly, and so it's dangerous to let that ball touch the ground at all because you don't know which way it's going to bounce, and you want to see him come up and catch that.
Yes, indeed.
See what type of offense the Tigers come out in right here.
Well, Jordan Willis is in the shotgun, so a different look than the last two quarters for sure for the Tigers.
Yeah.
Jordan has the snap, hands it off to Ellis Brown. Ellis Brown is still on his feet. He's going to have probably about an 8-9 yard pickup, closer to the sticks than 9, so maybe a 9.5 yard gain there,
Yeah, they're going to mark him just about a yard short, about half yard, maybe half a yard short. So good run there, Ellis Brown, to start the game.
Ball's to the 45-yard line of the Tigers. Tigers trail 3-0. Ellis Brown again right up the middle. Brown going to have the first down, and he's taken down inside of Hornets territory down to about the 46-yard line. So 47 they mark it now. First down, Tigers.
Back-to-back runs right over the right side of that offensive line for the Tigers. That's Marquand Perkins over there at right guard.
Willis in his shotgun, handed off to Brown, and Brown kind of fell forward and head full of steam there, and would have had more. Kind of tripped up on that turf monster for about a 3-yard pickup, second down and 7.
Yeah, Marquand Perkins, one of those seniors, senior night tonight, and he's down there calling out, making calls. He's actually at right tackle, not right guard. I apologize.
Willis in the shotgun is actually going to make the throw. He's going down deep to Jones and just overthrew him. And Jones actually had a step on him there, Charles.
Yeah, the receiver was open. There was an opportunity there, and just a little antsy there, a little bit too strong on the throw. Threw him by about a yard and a half, 2 yards. So.
Well, it kind of looked like Jones turned on the burners there right at about the 30-yard line. You know, who's to say?
Yeah.
I was watching the NFL game, the Giants game, and Shepard turned his head. And anyway, let's go to play. Trips right for the Tigers, one to the left. Tigers have a man that just runs out his shoes there.
Yeah.
False start. But anyway, he instead of running a route, he turned his head. And, of course, when you turn, it slows you down. And Jones, who's the quarterback for the Giants, overthrew him probably about a length of a hand. And if he'd have kept running his route, may have caught it.
Yeah.
And I had him in fantasy, and I needed some points.
Oh, so that's why you remember that play.
Come on,
I was
man.
wondering why you remembered a Daniel Jones Giants play, but there you go.
Trips right for the Tigers, one man to the left. Jones, I'm thinking John. Willis in the shotgun. Willie gets the snap, and he just takes off running to the left side. It's going to be pushed out of bounds out to about the 47-yard line. So
It's a
going
little
to bring
late.
up 4th down and 10.
A little late to me over there on the sideline, but
Knocked out of bounds over on the East Central sideline is what Charlie's referring to.
yeah.
Maybe a little late. And the Whitehead spending a little time over there. Maybe he said something about it.
Maybe so. It looked a little late. Tigers going to go for it here, 4th down and 9.
Tigers keeping offense on the field, 4th and 9. And they're going to run in the punt team.
7 seconds on the play clock. They better hurry up here.
Tigers are going to get set. There's the snap. Tigers are going to throw the ball.
Oh, he's got him.
And, wow, Tigers run a fake to Jones out there sitting at the Jones was sitting on the 47-yard line.
Nobody went with him.
Tigers ran the, I guess, 10 guys on.
Yeah.
And he stayed out here, and Matt Adams put up what's the ball?
Just
A moon
rainbow,
ball?
yeah. He threw that ball as high as he did far, but and it seemed like it was in the air for
Like
2 or 3
forever.
minutes.
Oh, yeah.
But nobody was even close to Joshua Jones, so had plenty of time to catch it, and he gets down to
He needed every bit of
He
that time.
did. He sure did. He gets down to the 2-yard line, but a little trickery there.
And
from,
Tigers going to have to burn one because didn't have the right personnel on the field. 4 minutes, 12 seconds. Tigers take a timeout after a big gain down to the 2-yard line. Ball was on the, I guess, the 47, so a 45-yard gain there by Matt Adams, the punter.
Yeah, the punter and wide receiver, and again, not the prettiest pass in the world.
But
But
take it.
at least he didn't hit
That's one of them that was so high, it's like, God, he going to miss it.
Yeah. So, like, Jones had to wait so long for it that you're right. Those are some of the hardest ones to catch.
Yeah.
But,
They call Russell Wilson. He throws that
Moon
that
ball,
boom
yeah.
ball. So that's kind of what it looked like here in D.I. Patrick Stadium from the Ted Tibbett press box.
Yeah, it worked, though, and we'll take it. And you see that sometimes when you get a big play like that or a little trickery play and everybody gets excited and you kind of forget who's supposed to be on the field. So Tigers had to take a timeout following that play. You would have liked to keep the momentum going right there.
Absolutely.
You would think you could have pounded one in real quick right there, but we'll see what Tigers can do here from the 2.
First down Tigers, first and goal Tigers. Willis is in the shotgun. Behind him is Ellis Brown. Ellis has the handoff, and he's going to get into the end zone, and there's a flag on the play. And looks like 55 may be guilty of the hold.
He went back there and asked about it anyway.
Yeah, and going to push the Tigers back 10 yards, so ball be at the 12 with a first down, first and goal.
Yeah, he had 70 with his hands on his head, too, so I'm not sure. 70 Cameron Eccles and 55 is Nehemiah Dantzler.
We'll see who's doing push-ups on the sideline when we come back.
Yeah, because they man, that was a touchdown run right there. It's going to back them up.
Well, East Central got a penalty that put them
Yeah.
off the 5-yard line, put them all the way back to about the 14, and Tigers just kind of returned the favor
Did the
here.
Same, yeah.
Willis in the shotgun, looking to the sideline, getting the play call from Coach Gandy. There's a snap. Willis is rolling left. Options out to Ellis Brown. He's still on his feet, and not the best blocking over there on the left side there to run that option to Ellis.
No, it wasn't, and East Central played it really well. I mean, they had several guys that stuck with the pitch man there and just played that play really well. Like you said, not a whole lot of protection either. See what they can do on second down.
Yeah, not sure if this team has allowed a lot of passes in the air, but this may be one of those opportunities where we go down to Jones, who's flanked on the left side by himself, and we've seen him run that go route many times to score, just over the shoulder, or even him adjust to the ball.
They're pressing here. They're up close to the receivers. You got 3 receivers to the right.
This would be the time to do it. And
Penalty flag.
Coach Vance got another timeout. That's
Sure
2
did.
timeouts right here in this possession, and not necessarily what you want to do here, Charles.
I think they may have been. I think the play clock might have been running out because a penalty flag did come out. I wasn't looking at the play clock.
Well, again, you just don't want to burn them like that. I want to thank you for listening and supporting Tiger football. Again, Coca-Cola, the first National Banking Association, Forest General Hospital, City of Hattiesburg, the Forest County Board of Supervisors, Southern Bone and Joint, First Bank, Pain Companies, Walk-On's Bistro and Bar, Havard Pest Control, Southeast Mississippi Rural Health Initiative, and the Barber Studio. 3 minutes, 11 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Tigers trail 3-0 after a 32-yard field goal kick by East Central on their first possession. This is the Tigers' first possession of the game. Tigers get to this point on a fake punt for a 45-yard gain down to the 2. Penalty pushes them back. Passes right over the middle. Tigers score. Tigers score. That's
senior to
Ford.
senior right there on senior night. That's Jordan Willis to Jamel Ford for the touchdown, a 14-yard scoring strike right there, and it's just a little slant across the middle there to Ford. And we've talked all season about, the middle of the field being open if Willis can get it there.
I tell you what, and we found it in that Picayune game. And
Yeah.
as I think back about this game last year, what was that score, Charlie?
It was a lot. It was
49,
40,
45, 44.
Yeah, I can go back and look, but it was very high scoring. We got behind pretty good, and then we ended up coming back, and we were within 2 there at the end.
Miss Evans is set to kick. Here's the signal. Here's the snap. It's down. It is through. It is good. Tigers 7 and East Central 3. So Tigers take advantage of the fake field goal, fake punt, and get on the board, Charles.
It was 50-48.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Just a back-to-back scoring. We were at East Central, and we were having a good time in that press box on that particular game.
Yeah, we were behind. Looks like 26-16 at halftime, and then in the second half, really turned it on and just weren't quite able to finish it. A win there would have put us in the playoffs. We just missed the playoffs by losing that game. Ryan Briscoe had 117 rushing yards in that game.
Jones is set to kick for the Tigers, and really hadn't seen anything that just jumps out at me on this East Central team. Tigers just going to have to, bear back and make the tackles today.
Yeah. I mean, I think if they play solid, play our game, we'll be all right. Gotta be aware of the pass. They're gonna throw it at you some, and you gotta be well aware of that. But just gotta play solid night.
Definitely been fooled a couple of times. And Tigers with the onside kick, it falls down with an East Central player at the 45-yard line. So Tigers try a little trickeration too to try to get the ball as well.
They kicked it right at number 31, Jared Huff, listed as a sophomore linebacker. They kicked it right at him, I guess hoping he would drop it. But he did a good job, held on to it, and East Central have good starting field position. Got a VIP visitor in the press box with us.
Old Miss Rebel, former Tiger.
Yep.
Oh, Tigers almost picked the ball off. It was a fake there over the middle by the East Central Hornets, and Tigers looked like had 2 men that kind of had an opportunity to get the interception.
Yeah, Fant rolled out to his right, looking across. He was being pressured heavily by number 50 for the Tigers, Jamari Gatlin, and let it go back across the middle of the field, and that's always dangerous. Several Tigers there got tipped up in the air and knocked down.
2nd and 10. There's a handoff by East Central. Number 6 going to get maybe 2 yards. He comes as an end around from that wing position over there to take the handoff.
East Central, one of those teams that does not want to get behind the chains, though, the way that they run. And so right now, after that incomplete pass on 1st down and then a short gain on 2nd down, 3rd down and 8
about
here. 7, 8, yeah.
3rd down 7 for the Hornets. Ball sitting on the 48-yard line of the Hornets. Tigers have a chance here to get the ball right back on a 3 and out if possible. There's a handoff to number 12, and he's going to have a big gain there and a little trickeration there by them. Kind of started as an end around and kind of end up looking like a counter.
Tigers had him wrapped up at the line of scrimmage and just couldn't hold on. So able to pick up a first down on the play, but the Tigers gave that one to him.
Yeah, sure did, Charlie. One that we could have got stopped. Balls at the 48, now down to the 40. So almost a 17, 18-yard pickup there by the Hornets on third down. There's a handoff to number 8, and Tigers actually catch him really after about a 5-yard pickup. So this is exactly what they plan to do, and hopefully I didn't talk a little too soon about they hadn't impressed me.
Well, I mean, and they didn't do anything impressive before. Like I said, Tigers had him wrapped up for a gain of about a yard on third down and 8 or 7, and that should have been it, but they just gave him a gift there.
Second down and 6. Here's a handoff right up the middle from the wing position. That's number 6 again with the run. He picks up maybe 3. So it's going to be third down and 3 now for the Hornets. Ball's going to be sitting right on the 34, 33-yard line.
If they do it the same way they did it last time, this will be 4-down territory. So they're not super concerned about picking up the first down here. They got 2 plays to get it.
54 seconds to go here in the first. Tigers up 7-3. Fant under center, and Fant does hand it off, and he stretches it to the outside, and that's number 2. Check that. That's 8 for the Hornets, and surprise speed there from number 8 there of the Hornets. That's Wales.
Sam Walls, senior, 6 foot. They don't have a weight on him, but he's much bigger than Eli Smith, number 6.
Well, and Walls gets that inside the 10 for a first and goal, Charlie. About a 24-yard run there by Walls. East Central hands it off to that's number 6 this time, and he's going to be tackled maybe outside the 8, maybe a loss of 1 yard there for the Tigers.
Yeah, I think they got him in the backfield there. Tiger defensive line did a good job of pursuit. A little stretch play there by Eli Smith. Nowhere to go on that one.
Did put it down at the 8. Thought they had the 6, so PA says no gain. Looks like a 2-yard loss to me.
We'll call it that.
Give Mike a reprieve. Second down. Looks like there's a stoppage in play.
It's going to be the end of the quarter.
End of the quarter, and we'll take it with them. Tigers lead 7-3. You're listening, watching the Hattiesburg High Tiger football team. We'll be right back in 60 seconds.
Welcome to Walk-On's Bistro and Bar, where every dish starts from scratch. Fresh ingredients bring our food to life. Mouth-watering cuisine, unique flavors. And we're always more than happy to share our Southern charm and culture. A love of life, family, food, friends, fun, and celebrations. Walk-Ons, it's game day with a taste of Louisiana.
Mask up for our vulnerable, for our healthcare workers, for our first responders, for our businesses, for our teachers and students, for our athletes, for our neighbors, for our friends, and for our families. We all have a part to play in slowing the spread of COVID-19 in our community. Collectively, this small thing can have a great impact. Mask up, Hattiesburg.
Welcome to Walk-On's Bistro and Bar, where every dish starts from scratch. Fresh ingredients bring our food.
Fant under center. 2 men in the backfield, sends a man in motion, hands off to one in the backfield. That's number 8. He's going to get down to about the 5-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Wouldn't be surprised to see them pull up and try to throw here. They're most likely going to go for it on 4th down, I would think, being down 7-3. So wouldn't be surprised to see a little pass here. Coaches think they may try to quick snap it as well, so got to be ready on the defensive line.
One receiver out to the left, 2 in the backfield, 1 up man. Fant does roll it out and throws the option out to the right side, and East Central is going to go in for the touchdown. Pretty nice play design right there, Charlie.
It was. The Tigers got pursued up the middle, but I think that was by design, and Fant was able to flip that out, get the edge with the pitch man, and walks into the end zone for East Central's first touchdown.
We had coaches here yelling that they moved early.
Yeah.
So
they've said that a couple of times, so I haven't noticed it, but they've said it a couple of times, so they see something.
Hornets set for the PAT. Tigers encroach, and let's see if they decide to go for it. Seth Smith, coach last year, of course, is at the with the Pearl River Wildcats. We kind of figured Seth was going to be headed to Picayune.
We did.
But ended up going to Poplarville. But as the junior college coach, we thought he's the the son-in-law of Di Lee, who's the longtime coach there at Picayune. So
I think Dodd is helping him at Pearl River Community College now.
I think you're correct. I think I did see that.
Keep it in the family.
Certainly. One way or the other, right?
Mm-hmm. It's self-inflicted wounds right now for the Tigers. Just need to clean some things up. They'll be all right. Jumped off sides again.
Tigers jumped off sides again, and you keep doing that, they're going to chase points. Well, that's exactly what they're doing. They're sending offenses on the field as you're going to put the ball at the 1.5 now.
Keep moving them up. Can't help them out. I mean, we say it every week. They don't need our help.
Well, and I was just about to say, the guy ain't moved the ball. Okay, he moving it now. The ball does go down to the half-yard line, so East Central has the offense back on the field with a 3 powerhouse backfield, and they hand it off, and they go in and get the extra point there, Charlie. So they now lead 11-7.
Yeah, you got to look at that as the Tigers gave them an extra point. Gave them a point right there.
8 plus 3, yeah.
Tigers just gave them a point right there. You know, you would think in a normal situation that's 1 point, an extra point, and you move them up to the half-yard line, and they go for 2 and get it. So that's 1 point that the Tigers just gave them.
Yeah, that definitely was a gift, something we definitely have to ensure we don't continue to let happen. So,
like I said, it's all self-inflicted. I mean, everything, on that drive right there, you go all the way back to that 3rd down, 3rd and 7 play where we had the running back wrapped up at the line of scrimmage that would have forced a punt for East Central, and had him wrapped up and let him go, pick up a 17 and 1st down, and they were off to the races from there.
Well, hey, as we said earlier, they're 9-1 for a reason.
Yeah, they are.
Here's the kick for East Central, and he lines up as though he's going to the left, and then does kick it over there to the left, and Tigers able to fair catch it there at about the 36, 37-yard line. First down, Tigers.
Sky kick right there. Tigers did a good job getting under. I think it was Braxton Bolton was able to get under it and fair catch.
Got another Rebel in the house.
Do we?
Walking straight up. Got to know that guy.
Oh, yeah. Took me a minute to see where you were talking about.
Snoop Connor's in the house for the Tigers visiting. As mentioned, we were about to mention Cameron Brown is here as well.
Snoop having a great early career there at Ole Miss, freshman and now sophomore season. He's been fantastic in the backfield for the Rebels.
Taking out the Tigers. Handoff to Ellis Brown. Brown picks up about 4 yards there for the Tigers. Second down and 6 now.
Rebels are off this weekend, so Snoop and
They hear us
Cam,
talk a lot about the Rebels too, don't
They do. They do.
they understand. There's a handoff to Ellis Brown again. Brown picks up maybe 3 more. Is going to bring up now a 3rd down and 2 for the Tigers. Kind of exactly where you want to be, Charles.
Tigers just with the power run game right now, and it's working. But you're right. You know, you talk about staying ahead of the chain, staying on schedule, and that's exactly what you got right here, 3rd and 2. You'll take that all day.
10:25 to go in the second quarter. Tigers trail 11-7. Willis in the shotgun, sends a man in motion. Willis has the snap, leaves it with Brown. Brown is going to lean forward, and wow, not a good spot there.
No, it's not a
for
good spot
Brown.
at all. 'Cause
I thought
had
he leaned with the ball a little bit to get that first down.
Yeah, I thought he had it. See Coach Vance looking down the line right now trying to figure it out, but he's about a quarter of a yard short. I mean,
Man, I just get a measurement.
it's very close.
I don't think they gave him a good spot, Charlie.
No, it definitely was not a good spot.
It's half the football for a first down. Tigers looking to run a play here.
6 seconds
Play
on the
clock.
play clock. The Tigers burned their last time out of the first half. Just weren't. I think they were going to get the play off. They still had 4 or 5 seconds.
I did too. However, such a big play at this point, I think it was the right call.
You're right. You're probably right, man. I'll
Well,
give you that.
at this point in the game, 4th down, you're in your own territory, 42-yard line, you going forward, or you know, showing that you're going forward, and look, maybe confusion there. So.
Thank you to Coca-Cola for sponsoring tonight's game, and also thanks to Mayor Toby Barker, the city of Hattiesburg, the Haver City Council, and
Coca-Cola,
the
the
Board of Supervisors.
tonight's game sponsor.
Get game day ready with Powerade.
Yep.
Those same guys.
Same folks.
Condolences to the Coca-Cola family. Lost Ryan Henley, Russ Henley's son, this past week. Ryan was an avid football fan and avid Golden Eagle fan, and gonna miss you, Ryan. Trooper, 26 years old. And Tigers do hand it off to Brown. Brown's gonna have the first down and more, and initially, Charlie,
There's a little hesitation in the backfield on the handoff. I don't know if there was confusion or what, but it made me a little nervous there for a second. But Ellis Brown able to find the gap, the running lane there, and hit it and pick up the first down.
like
But
he
yeah,
was
you're
running for
right.
his life.
A little bit of hesitation there in the backfield on 4th down. You don't want to do anything slow on 4th down.
Tigers show a stacked offensive set here with 2 receivers stacked all the way far to the left. Looks like they're going for a third one. And, wow, maybe a block was missed or the edge. And maybe it's a helmet to helmet. What's the flag
I don't know
there?
what the flag could be.
Oh, sideline warning.
Okay, sideline warning. Yeah, that was a design quarterback run, but, man, there was no blocking on that right side where he tried to go.
Yeah. Sideline warning against East Central. No penalty. Just gets to get back, Coach Reddy.
Yeah. The next one will be a penalty.
Right. 5-yard variety. Tigers lose 4 yards there on second down. It's going to push them all the way back to midfield. Ball sitting on the 50. Tigers with trips to the right. And Willis takes the ball down, and he's still on his feet and going to get 10 yards there and give us back those 10 yards we lost. That 4 yards we lost. So brings up 3rd down and 7 now for the Tigers.
Jordan was supposed to throw the ball right there and had a receiver for just a second and did not throw it, decided to pull it down and run.
Didn't like that window there.
Got some positive yards out of it, but I think the coaches would have liked to see him throw it.
Yeah, they're pressing man-to-man, and the Tigers are looking. There's a bubble screen out. There's Jones. He's going to have the first down. Still on his feet, Jones is all the way out near the 20-yard line, maybe down to the 22.
Yeah, good play right there. Good play design, good pass there from Jordan Willis on just a little underneath screen.
Hadn't seen those screens here in probably the last 2 weeks, Charlie.
Yeah, that was just – you had Joshua Jones coming back toward the line of scrimmage, just underneath everything else. And nice pass there from Jordan Willis to hit him in stride, let him take off and run. And Joshua's got enough speed to pick up the first down there.
You know, in a lot of traffic too,
yeah.
You know, with that. And that's the way that play is designed. Willis with the handoff to Ellis Brown. He has a big hole. He's going to get about 7 on the carry inside the 20 down to the 15. So about a 7, maybe 8-yard pickup. Let's see where they mark it. Tigers going fast too, Charlie.
They sure are, yeah.
I gave him 9 on the play, and there's again a handoff right up the middle again to Barnes. Looked like a face mask there at the end to take him down.
I thought so too, but you see the Tigers trying to go fast and keep them off balance. If you're pounding and pounding and pounding, keep those guys off balance. They don't want to get lined back up. And Tigers, that's exactly what they're doing. Going to do it again here.
Tigers with 2 stacked receivers there on the left, but again, handoff to Brown. Brown's inside the 5, down to the 3, still on his feet. Going to be pushed in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Got a little help from his friends right there, Jerome. He was able to get down to about the 3 or 4 by himself, and then a couple of extra Tigers came in and helped push him over the goal line for the Tigers' second touchdown of the night. First rushing touchdown of the night there for Ellis Brown.
Tigers now counter. Score is now 13-11. So still makes it a one-score game for the Hornets. And Miss Evans trouts on to make this kick.
Taking their time.
Here's the snap. Kick is up. It is blocked actually. And Tigers get on it, and, wow, 13-11. Tigers do keep the lead, but it is a lead that we'll take, Charlie.
Her kicks come off a little low. I mean, they all kind of come off low, and that's something that she'll work on.
Well, but, I think what happened with that looked like she was a little further back. I'm telling you, I saw that. Looks like she was a little further back from that L standpoint, and, there's a flag on the field.
Personal foul against East Central. Wow.
So I'm not sure of the rule, but is there? Can you line up in front of the center on the kick extra point?
I don't know about in high school. I have no idea. We'll have to read the rule book on that one.
Yeah, we need to ask about that one.
That may very well be the call though, right there. That's a personal foul.
Well, nothing else really happened.
Well, and they waited till the teams got off the field. It seemed late.
Well, and Tigers gonna get a chance to re-kick it, and it should be half the distance from the 3. Then
the Tigers are clapping here. It looks like.
There's
a little confusion. They're talking to the coach here for East Central, but the Tigers were clapping, so like maybe another penalty on the Hornets. And I think the Tigers here are going to go for it now. Kind of the same situation that we gave the Hornets down on the other end, kind of moving them up close to the goal line and giving them an opportunity to go for 2. And you see Jordan Willis and Ellis Brown, the offense, trotting down.
The East Central coach just kind of jumped like.
Yeah, he's upset.
Oh, well,
he's doing something.
He's motioning a play or something that
down
happened.
On his knee trying to show him, and he's into it here.
Well, and they are moving the ball from the 3 down to, well, he hadn't placed it, but he's standing over it at the 3-yard line. But if it is a penalty, it should go half the distance.
Yeah, let's see. The White Hat's looking up to the – I don't know where he's looking. They're talking to Coach Vance now. But their coach is still doing the same thing. I don't know.
paint the scene again for you guys.
We
This
need-
was
we
the
need
extra,
Chad.
Yeah, this was the extra point for the Tigers, and immediately after the punt was blocked, we see a flag go down, and apparently the Tigers will get a chance to re-kick. We're not sure of what the flag was, but a lot of discussion. About 4 minutes into the discussion, and Tigers decide to re-kick.
Yeah, they decided not.
2,
They brought the
3,
offense down
4.
and decided not to.
Doesn't that look a little long? Is it maybe 4 steps is what she did?
Maybe. They did not send the offense out.
There's a snap. Kick is up. It is through. It is good. Tigers get the point.
So all that for the extra point. We'll take it.
14-11 now. Tigers extend the lead by 1. And, hey, we'll keep it right here, Charlie.
I'm a little surprised, especially after they called the offense down there to the huddle, that they didn't go for it from the 1 yard line.
Well, and here's the thing. You get a chance to take the penalty and also but I believe on the field goal, you got to keep it there. If you take the penalty, you get half the distance, and you got to run. You got to run a play.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now, I could be wrong now.
I think you're right on the going back. I think you're right on the defender being over the center, because I think that is what their coach was arguing, because he kept getting down like in a
with
stance.
that motion.
Yeah. I again, I don't know exactly what he was saying, but now that
where's Chad?
now that, yeah, I know he's in Tennessee.
Golly.
But now that he was climbing a mountain today, whatever we talked to him.
Right.
But
Did he throw a flag down too?
yeah, maybe so.
There's a kick by Jones, and it's going to sail out of bounds for the Tigers. Probably not what the Tigers intended, and Josh kind of looks despondent about that kick. So, no, it's definitely not what he wanted to do. So go ahead.
John just texted me, actually, and said that you can't line up over the center. So I'm assuming –
What a guy.
Yeah,
what a guy, John.
I'm assuming, John, you can help us on this one too, that was the penalty.
Is that a personal foul?
It is in the NFL. I mean, it is a personal foul penalty. So I'm assuming that that was the penalty call there. All they called it was personal foul. They didn't tell us what happened.
Well, there's a flag against Hattiesburg now.
Well, the ball went out of bounds.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what.
Yeah. So John said if the PAT
He's put it on the 40.
if the PAT was good, it would have been added on the kickoff.
Should be at the 35, right?
Yeah, I thought so.
Hey,
We thought that a couple weeks ago too, though, and they put it on the 40. So maybe not.
got to check that. First down for the. Did he say fumble?
I don't think so. Gain of 2 there for the Hornets. Be nice if Tigers get a stop here, get the ball back. Try to
First
extend
down
this
run
lead.
there by the Hornets. Right, and going to be second down and 8 yards to go. Ball sitting on the 42. We need to check that rule about illegal procedure. Does it go to the 35 or the 40? East Central rolls out with the quarterback, and he has the flat again out there to number 8, and he's going to be tackled at about the 37-yard line. And same play that continues to work there for the Hornets.
Same play they ran earlier and got the Tigers on it. They can't let number 8, Sam Walls, slip out of the backfield like that. It's defended well. They get pressure on the quarterback. I mean, everything looks good until Walls slips out of the backfield, and Fant's just able to dump it off to him. They've done it twice now.
Well, Tigers just not following their leads. There's a handoff to number 6, and oh man, they gave him a good. Well, he's moving back, so maybe a half-yard pickup there by number 6. That's for the Hornets.
A couple of Tiger defenders kind of ran right by him, but there were enough there swarming to the ball to bring him down about a half-yard gain. Actually, they've got the ball at no gain, so they're going to give him nothing right there.
Well, that's kind of what I was thinking, but they had signaled differently. Second down, no gain. Ball sitting on the 37-yard line. East Central goes under center. Going to the left side, runs upon his own man there. That's Smith again, and Oh, wow. Gave him a nice, generous spot.
Ooh,
of
they
about
did.
3 yards there.
They gave him forward progress to the
out to
35.
out to the 35-yard line.
Tobias Hinton stood him up there. I thought maybe about a yard, but they gave him 2.
Third down, and looks like 7.5, from here for the Hornets. Tigers looking to hold and keep control of this game. We're under 4 minutes to go in the half. Tigers do get the ball to start the third. Hornets send a man in motion and throws an option out to the left, and wide open is number 8, Walls, but we got a flag on the play.
It was very early flag, too. I don't know if it was a shift. Yeah, so it was illegal shift on East
Well,
Central.
that may be what the coaches have been seeing all along on that shift.
Yeah, maybe so, but that flag was so early, I knew it had to be a shift or something because there wasn't – I mean, even right at the snap, they threw it. So that's going to bring them back. That's going to negate a really – big gain there and a first down gain for East Central.
Yeah, really big gain.
Back them up now to a 3rd down and 13. So big break there for the Tigers.
Well, it's pretty much the same break that we got before. And, if we can take advantage like we did before, it'd be good for the Tigers.
Mm-hmm.
There's a pass out to the flat. That's to 14, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds. Although he made the catch, Tigers get him there for after about a 10-yard pickup. It's going to be 4th and 5, Charlie. Biggest play of the ball game so far.
They're going to go for it right here, and the Tigers need a stop. But they really didn't want to give up that many yards on 3rd down. That was not a play that they wanted. Even though he wasn't able to pick up the first down, that was a pass that they did not want to let them complete.
Well, do you watch Walls and Smith right here coming out of the backfield? 4th and 5 there for the Hornets. Hornets do go for it. They pitch it out, and he's going. Oh my goodness, he's going to have it on an option play to the left, and it looks like 3 men took Fant, and nobody took the ball carrier.
That's the play that they had the shift on earlier, and pretty much the same result. It was a first down run, and the Tigers just got to figure out how to defend that play right there. That little pitch option play, and we've played teams that do that. We haven't had a whole lot of trouble with it so far this year, but right now just not able to stop that.
Ball's to the 20 right there in the Tiger red zone, and handoff. Another flag is thrown.
I think you're gonna have another shift.
Well, I think it was 2 men moving at the same time, so that would be a legal shift.
Yeah, I think it is another illegal shift here. So, again, a very early flag. Going to back them up again.
1st and 15 now for the Hornets. Ball's going to be at the 25-yard line. So, another break there for the Tigers. We're almost under 3 minutes, 3 minutes and 16 seconds, and the clock has stopped.
Tigers are getting gifts here from the Hornets, but they just got to capitalize on them. Just haven't been able to make the plays to get off the field.
There's Smith is going to throw long. He's throwing it, and
wow.
I think he went up and got it, Charlie.
He dropped it. He had it, but dropped it.
Was it he had it and dropped it once he fell down in the end zone? What is that? The completion rule, or?
And I never saw the ball, so I don't.
Man, it was sort of a moon ball too.
It was, but I'm saying I never saw it come out. I thought he caught it, but didn't catch it. Tiger defender was there, but never turned his head. I actually was looking for a flag there because there was some contact, and he never turned his head. But
I think the East Central was looking for
I think so.
Flag too. Well, we'll take it. Fant comes out. He rolls again, and he's going to throw it, and ball is missed at that point. And 3rd down and 15 here for the Tigers, so we may have a gift, Charlie.
I think Tiger may have got a finger on that one a little bit. It was a little bit off target, kind of sailed on him some. I don't know if, like I said, if a Tiger was able to get a finger on it or not. Try to throw that one across the field. Across the middle of the field.
Big 3rd down and 15 here for the Hornets. Ball sitting on the 25-yard line. There's the pitch out to the left side. And,
Perfect.
wow,
Yeah.
Tigers are out there to
Yeah.
defend it and going to that's Hinton out there and is going to give them another 5-yard loss. So 4th down now and 20 for the Hornets. Let's see what they do.
Yeah, they played that one perfectly. Looks like number 8. That's Dylan Crowell out there was the one who read it
Made
beautifully.
the first tackle, yeah.
Was able to get back there and make the play. But that's a play that we haven't been able to stop so far. Did it very well that time. It's going to be 4th down and long here.
4th down and 20 there for the Hornets. And, Charlie, they're going for it.
Tigers will have an opportunity with about 2 minutes if they can get off the field right here.
One receiver to the right, and he's looking and throwing long. He's going to overthrow him.
Threw it into
And
triple coverage.
didn't know where to throw it probably, and the receiver never saw it.
Yeah. No, that was just he just threw that one up and prayed on that one. He threw it into triple coverage. Only had one receiver.
Play
really.
for a flag maybe.
Yeah, and you know, and a lot of times you can get that, but
Immaturity, yeah.
he threw it right down the middle of the field. It was really the only receiver he had going, and just overthrew
Had a guy
everybody.
to the left, but he would have, or to his right, would have probably not got the first down though.
So Tigers will have an opportunity to go down and put more points on the board with 2:08 left in the half.
That's right. Willis is going to be in the shotgun with Brown in the backfield, and hadn't seen Andrews tonight. Maybe he's still a little gimpy there. Tigers got 2 to the left, 1 to the right. And let's see what we got here. Dead ball.
Delay of game against the Tigers.
Tigers don't have any timeouts, so.
Coming off a change of possession, though, you know,
Yeah, we see that a lot with these Tigers.
yeah, you gotta have the play and go.
Play call, ready to go.
I mean, you knew it was 4th down. You could have already been calling the play there.
Yeah. 1st and 15 for the Tigers. Willis is going to run, and he keeps it, and got hit near the crown of the helmet. I didn't think you could do that either.
He had a receiver out here that he could have dumped that ball off to and had a big gain, I believe, but he missed that one. Tried to run it himself, and I actually thought there was a grab of the face mask as well, but no penalty on the play and not much of a gain either.
2nd down and 13 now for the Tigers. There's Willis. Is going to keep it again on doing the same thing, and not.
He doesn't look willing to give the ball up. There's been several plays where he could have given it up.
He was a little selfish like that last week if you
Yeah.
really think about it.
There have been several plays where he could give the ball up, and he just hasn't done it. And he had the play earlier where he should have thrown it and decided to pull it and run. So that gotta make smart decisions here.
Tigers will burn a little clock here. 1 minute to go exactly in the half. Willis in the shotgun. Got 2 men to the right. Sends a man to his left side. There he is. He's looking. That's over the middle and goes incomplete. Intended for Ford.
Yeah, just might have put a little too much on that one. He threw that one extremely hard across the middle and just too much for Ford to handle. Tigers will punt here. Did not do what they wanted to do right there.
Yeah, quick 3 and out with 2 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Now it's 44 seconds. Tigers need to get a good field flip here. There's the kick to East Central, and Matt Adams is down. I think he was bumped.
I think that was a little bit of an
But-
acting job there. He
I think so too.
I don't
Did you see at the end he was like, "My
yeah,
leg."
like he was hurt. Yeah. And then decided to run off the field when nobody was paying him any attention anymore. He got up and ran off the field. But There were guys around him, and he played. I mean, you do that, and you see if you get the call.
Well, but not that he was hurt now.
Right.
That
That was a little much. That was the icing on the top there. But
is he on the drama team? Man?
You do go ahead and fall
is
down.
Is he a thespian, as they call it? Pass out to number 14 for East Central, and goes complete. And East Central's going to burn a timeout real
They
quick.
got lucky that he fell down right there because there was a lot more yards on that play.
Yeah, gets about 6 yards on the play. Just a quick snap. He just runs, vertical down the line of scrimmage and is able to get a big yards there. But Turf Monster guy.
Yeah, just tripped over the grass. Not like I said, Tigers lucky right there that he fell because there was some more yardage there. You don't want to let him get into field goal range here.
No, absolutely. You don't want to give them points at all. Tigers do get the ball back at half to or the third to start the game. So definitely don't want to squander that opportunity. Thought we could do go up one and probably get 3 on them at this time. Pass out to. Wow, how did he get open like that?
Well, because he ran into some Tigers, I was looking for a flag because he ran into a couple of Tigers and then just kind of broke through them, and they didn't run with him.
Wow. Well, anyway, brings up third down now in 4 for the Hornets, and looks, even the passes hadn't been bad. Tigers just hadn't read them well. There's a handoff right up the middle. It's going to get close to the first down. It's going to be inside now Tiger territory to the 49-yard line, but it's going to be 4th down, 4th and 1. And
I think they're telling him to move the chains.
No way. No. Ooh.
Yeah. I saw this official over here was signaling to move the chains, and I'm with you. I thought that one was a little bit short.
Yeah, so did I, Charlie. It's going to bring up a first down. They give him a first down with 10 seconds to go in the half. Tigers trying to hold. So East Central trying to get 49 yards to get in end zone, Charlie.
Yeah, absolutely.
Or closer to get that field goal kicker. They have 2 timeouts on the board. It's showing 3, but I know they just burned one, so they got 2.
This is their second one, so they should have because they called one whenever the receiver fell down, and then they just called.
Both teams are showing 3, yeah. So I think you're right.
Yeah, I think they have one left. Yeah. So they're gonna. I would think that they'll try to throw here, get down somewhere near field goal range. Like I said in pregame, he was kicking pretty well. I didn't notice distance, but he was kicking some pretty good ones.
Well, Tigers, I would expect to back some guys up, and they do that. And you got 2 receivers going, and Tigers were able to drop that ball, but it kind of had a hand on the receiver that probably could have went. Either way.
Yeah, batted that ball up, had a defender with an opportunity to catch it, and then actually receiver had an opportunity to catch it. But nobody comes up with it. Ball hits the turf, and this should be the last play.
49-yard line is where the Hornets are. We have 1 tick on the clock, 1 second. Tigers have 2 defenders in the back. They do hand it off, and Tigers will hold after about a 3-yard gain. That's going to take us to the half. Tigers do lead 14-11. Charlie, I say right where we want to be.
Yeah, you definitely want to take the lead into half. You get the ball after the half. You just got to do something with it. We had an opportunity right there at the end of the first half to go down and get
2
some
minutes
points
left.
With 2 minutes. I mean, that's exactly what you want, a 2-minute drill.
I know we got a drill for that.
Yeah, right? Absolutely. But Tigers just not able to do anything with it. Got the delay of game penalty that put them behind the chains, and then a couple of plays, questionable plays, where we thought that Jordan Willis probably should have given the ball up and didn't. So Tigers not able to do anything, punt it back. Defense holds at least to get into halftime with the lead.
Yeah, I agree with you. And what we'll do is we'll step aside. We'll go to halftime. We'll come back in 2 minutes and maybe give you some scores, give you some updates around the district and the playoff implications. This is Tiger football. We'll be back in 2 minutes. Stadium on the campus of Hattiesburg High School. Tigers lead 14-11 against the East Central Hornets, the 9-1 East Central Hornets. So Tigers pretty in a good position, Charlie. That I'm liking what I see. If the defense can maybe adjust a little bit, I think we're gonna be okay.
Yeah, there are a couple of things that we've got to get figured out at halftime. But overall, like you said, this is kind of where you want to be, especially against a team that has done so well, been so good this season, and Tigers with an opportunity tonight to knock them off and go into the playoffs with a little bit of momentum, feeling pretty good about themselves.
Yeah, we're at halftime, and there's some special recognitions going on for students, and I see on the board something about the ACT. So
Yeah, these are ACT. It was in an email I got today. These are ACT All Stars.
okay, great.
Let's see. I've actually got
That
I've actually got their names as well. So let me pull this up, and I can give you their.
is that the same email I got?
It is. You just didn't look at it.
Well, you're exactly right. What I got you for, man?
Yeah, man. Here we go. ACT High Flyers says, "Good evening, Tiger Nation. We'd like to take this opportunity to recognize our students that are a part of Hattiesburg High School's ACT 20 Plus Club. Students are honored tonight have achieved the ACT score of 20 or above. I'll give you their names: Natasha Barnes, Zoe Baumhold, Lakeria Bruce, Lamaya Calvert, Mason Cathley, Victoria Dukes, Mard Intrican, Bailey Pfizer, Destiny Fountain, Zachary Graham, Cameron Hobson, Christiana Hubbard, Elvin Jackson, Blake Johnson, Rachel Johnson, Reagan Kennedy. Reagan Kennedy, that's a very presidential name.
It is. Good catch.
Cordelia Lampton, Adam Lee, Madison Maddox, Justin McCullum, Raven Moody, Kentavious Morris, Brianna Morris, Shania Morris, Moss. Yes, Moss, I'm sorry. Alyssa Nunn, Cameron O'Neill, Jaden Polinsky, Centeria Peterson, Adamari Posadas, Jada Reed, Samaya Ruffin, Shakina Sandifer, Elijah Sellers, Eugene Stubbs, Taya Theodore, Chloe Thompson, Walton Thompson, Raina Travis, Joel Vaughn, Ayana Wilson, and Trinity Wilson.
Look at you, Charlie. Good job, man.
I didn't even practice
I
that.
think that West Jones education and that Southern that JC,
William Carey and JC,
and all
yeah.
that, man. It paid off.
I went to a lot of schools, man. They at least taught me how to read names, so we can tell them they did something for me.
So hey, as we talked, we got scores. Let's talk a little scores. See what's going on in the region.
Got scores. The 8U Bulls are playing their last fall tournament this weekend.
Where y'all going?
We'll be in Petal. This weekend.
Good. You're local, man.
Yeah, our last fall tournament before we shut it down. Do some Jackson likes to play basketball, so we'll play basketball in the wintertime and
Let me get that schedule, man.
January, and we'll pick baseball back up around the end of February or so. You got Wayne County and Picayune at the half, 7-7. So we said
Where is that game?
I think it's at Wayne County. I may be wrong. Now I'm getting ads because I'm trying to see where it's at. Not sure.
We go with 7-7.
Yeah, not sure where it is, but it's 7-7 anyway. Got Stone over Mendenhall at half, 21-14. Oak Grove over Northwest Rankin, 28-20. Whoever wins that game will be the 1 seed in that region. There'll be 1-2. Whoever wins will be 1. Whoever loses will be 2. So, 2 good teams going at it there. West Jones and Wingfield, no score. Pascagoula 17-7 over Long Beach.
Long Beach scored?
Yeah, imagine that. Gaucher and Pro River Central 8-8 in the second quarter. Couple of odds.
Everybody's kind of tight here.
Everybody trying to finish out the season strong, I guess. So, that's what we've got as far as scores go. I'll go ahead and recognize also the senior football players. We had senior night tonight. I've got a list of senior football players here. Number 1, Joshua Jones. Number 2, Jaquez Andrews. Number 3, Braxton Bolton. Number 4, Jordan Willis. Number 6, Chance Duckworth. Number 7, Cameron Norman. Number 12, Walton Thompson. Number 13, Jeremiah Graves. Number 15, Jermel Ford. Number 18, Jermaine Powell. Number 22, Ellis Brown. Number 31, Landon Scott. Number 32, Reginald Moncrief. Number 50, Jamari Gatlin. Number 52, Tomasio Robinson. Number 53, Trayvon Dixon. Number 55, Nehemiah Dantzler. Number 71, Marquand Perkins. And then the manager this year, William Beckham.
Definitely want to congratulate the 20 Club ACT, our seniors. Man, thanks for what you do for Hattiesburg High School. We're excited for you and your future, for sure. Charlie, hey, this week we've already talked a little bit about Ole Miss being off. State's got Vanderbilt, so they should get back in the win column.
Vanderbilt's one of the worst teams I've ever seen.
Yeah,
I mean, they're bad.
So, yeah, it was. We watched it last weekend, so State should get back in the win column as – you know, the air raid hadn't been such a raid.
Yeah, if they don't, then there are big issues.
Does Leach get on the hot seat immediately?
I think he's already on the hot. I mean, honestly, to be totally honest with you, I think he already is.
Well, I think a part of that is because of your all-SEC running back, Kylan Hill, has just kind of – left the team?
Yeah, I mean, he's an NFL talent. He'll play running back in the NFL. And you didn't use him. You somehow made him upset, and now he's gone. And then there have been several players
3 or 4 others
go behind him, and Leach is, putting it all on them and saying that he's purging. But if you're purging the team, you don't purge the best running back in the SEC. You don't do that. And I don't know, man. There's just been a lot. I mean, you even go back to the off season, and a lot of his players weren't happy about some posts that he made on Twitter, and it's just there's just some turmoil there, and Leach is not a guy that's going to take responsibility for much of anything. So I don't know. I mean, as an Ole Miss fan, I love to see it, but it's been very iffy there in Starkville so far this season. You know, they came out in the first game, beat LSU, which at the time we didn't know LSU was terrible too.
Oh wow, yeah.
But they came out, beat them. Costello looked like a Heisman Trophy candidate, and everybody was ready to crown those dudes. And then all of a sudden, man, it's just gone completely downhill.
Yeah, off the rails for sure for those guys.
I think it was Denny Green that said, "If you want to crown them, crown them." They are who we thought they were.
That's right. Definitely Coach Green, Washington Redskins at the time. Washington Football Club, I think what they call them.
Washington Football Club, that's right.
Correct. So we hadn't talked Southern Miss, so they're at home tomorrow. And, talking about going off the rails, I mean, not too much to celebrate over there either, Charlie.
No, it's like I said a week or two ago. I think they're ready for the season to end. Like I think if you gave them the option to just end it right now, they probably would.
Like, we can?
Yeah, and nobody
cool.
And I don't think anybody would blame them. I mean, they're on their third coach. It hasn't gone well at all. It's just been – it's just been really bad so far up to this point. I mean, it's just been ugly.
Yes. You feel for the players and the fans. It's just going to take a lot to help, get the thing, both programs back. And
they've been, I feel sorry for diehard USM fans. I mean, I cheer for USM just because they're the home team here.
Sure.
But for these guys that are very serious USM fans, like our buddy Tommy May, I feel bad for them because that program has just been in a downward spiral for a while, and you think that they're going to fix it, they're going to figure it out, and then it just doesn't happen. But we've seen that they're willing to pay a coach. They're willing to pay $800,000 or more to a coach, give him a good staff pool. And I was talking to a friend of mine who does some work there in the gifts department there, and he said that they've got some donors kind of stepping up to try to get that done. And so
well, they can, and I think they've gone the route they've gone for budget concerns. You would play those big money games, and of course that hadn't happened here much, and a lot is to do with conference realignment, and we talk about that and how it really hurts the mid-majors when you aren't able. So when conference realign, you end up with 12 teams in a conference, and then you're required to play each one for a year. And so you got 2 games that you can really maybe play as money games, if you will, and to a Power 5. But then ultimately what happens, I mean, even in the year of COVID, you cancel a few games, and so that income that you were thinking about or was hoping that was coming, and all of a sudden it isn't coming, and you have all these other issues that come about because of it.
You got other sports too that you've got to give money to.
Right, absolutely. That depends on that as well. So you really think about the totality of that conference realignment, and that ends up what happens.
It's not on though. Okay, making sure. Yeah. It's up there shaking the camera on. Oh, is it? I cut theirs off, just making sure this one.
We really think that programs like Southern, or I'd say I won't say we, but you are who you are. It's kind of like what Coach said, and so the Sun Belt or all those regional teams in the Sun Belt, but us playing Marshall, I say us, we're talking USM, playing Marshall, playing Texas San Antonio, those teams, that just in who those diehard Southern Miss fans, they don't want to see those games.
No, and I've said for years, and I know it's not as easy as just saying it, but I've said it for years that they got to get out of the Conference USA.
Yeah,
It's
gotta get out of there.
That's a dying league. It's been dying, and all the teams that are somewhat successful have gotten out. I mean, they're all
so
out.
even with them, there needs to be some kind of alignment with. I think the bow ties are with Sunbelt, and so you got to look at creating some other type of opportunities there. And of course, if we had the answers, I'm sure we'd figure it out. But it's a lot of money tied to it, contracts tied to it, ESPN TV money tied to it, and a lot of other things. And so we're armchair quarterbacking in a sense, and a lot of people can do that
if they
too.
cared about our opinion, they'd have hired us.
Yeah,
But,
we would be there, trying to make it happen. I do want to, talk about the school that I talk about that I love a good bit, the Jackson State Tigers. Big announcement today from the Tigers, as of course we hired a Hall of Fame football coach. He starts next month. December 1st is his first day, and he's brought in a 3-star and signed or had a commitment today from a 4-star. And guess who that was,
His
Charlie?
son.
His son,
Prime
Shenandoah.
Jr.
That's right, has committed to the Jackson State Tigers. And when I saw that today, I was like, yeah, I knew this was coming. I knew this was coming. So, the thing about SWAC football is our athletes in a lot of cases have always measured up, and I'm talking about skill guys, but the difference is in the trenches. It's the guys that are your O-line and are your D-line, and that's where you kind of get a downgrade. And even in the SEC to the Conference USA's and then on to the SWAC, that's where you see the difference in. And I never forget, we played UNLV about 2 years ago in Vegas, and me and my fraternity brothers, we went out there to the game. And looking at the defensive linemen and the offensive linemen from UNLV, although they're Pac-12, I believe I'm saying that right, or Pac-10, I think it's 12.
Yeah.
And the offensive line and the defensive line guys were chiseled.
Yeah.
They didn't have the gut hanging over. They were chiseled, but they were big, 6'5", 6'6" guys, big guys, but chiseled. And looked at our guys like, oh, man, you don't stand a chance.
Well,
and that's the difference.
Yeah, there are lots of receivers out there that are really good. There's lots of running backs that are really good. There's not a ton of offensive linemen that are really good. I mean, they're hard to find. And you got to have 5 of them.
That's right. That's right. Really about 8.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got to have 8 ready to go. You got to have 15 on your team.
Yeah,
and so
right.
They're not easy to find, and they're much harder to find than a lot of those skill guys. I mean, every kid wants to play running back. Every kid wants to play receiver.
That's right.
Every kid wants to play quarterback. Not every kid wants to play offensive line. You got to really love it.
That's right.
And to be good at it, and so it's tough to find those guys, and so that's why there's not as many to go around. And when they get those offers from SEC schools and Big Ten schools, and they go there, and then you got the smaller schools trying to kind of find diamonds in the rough, and so that's kind of what you run into. But you're right. I mean, you can get the Prime's got to be able to get the linemen to come.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt about it, because I've always said with the SWAC, that quarterback is not only a dual threat, but he's really just running for his life. I mean, that's what it boils down to in that league. So you got to have a swivel-headed quarterback with, eyes, ears, and in several different directions of your head. And, with picking up a 4-star, the only worry is you got to get some protection for him as well. So if you're listening to me,
quarterback?
Yeah, he's QB. So if you're listening to me and you're an O-line and you want a chance, hit up Coach Prime to come and play with the Jackson State Tigers.
I think he'll get some. I think he'll get some there. His name is going to carry some weight, especially until he starts winning or losing, kind of whatever he's going to do. But he's going to ride off of name credibility for a year or two at least, and I think that'll work out for him, help him get some guys there, and I think he'll do well. We'll get to see how good of a coach he is.
Yeah.
But as far as running the program and using his name and recruiting, I think he's going to be just fine.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So, anything else? Want to talk Saints? I saw the report. Is our guy, is our receiver, is our man, is he coming back?
He might very well be. They're
Mike. What's the deal?
saying that Mike Thomas, they got him listed as questionable, but I think Peyton expects him to play this week. So they're going to end up with Emmanuel Sanders back off the COVID list. They're going to have Mike Thomas. They're going to have Kamara. They're going to have Breeze. I mean, it's going to be they're going to have Marcus Callaway come back. Who had a breakout game, and so we're gonna need all hands on deck though, because you got the Bucs. You're going to play in Tampa against the Bucs, and
they want to get you back.
They want to get you back. They're playing much better than they did in that first game when the Saints beat them, and they've added a weapon in Antonio Brown. That
do you think he's playing this week?
Yeah.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Now,
what time is that game? Is that a noon game?
It's a Sunday night game.
Yeah, sure is.
Sunday night. So we'll be done with our baseball tournament this weekend. And
you done timed it out.
And I'll get home.
Leslie, you hear that?
We'll play the championship game.
No. Hey, bunt, son.
Yeah. We'll be home to watch that game. I guarantee it. But man, it's a rematch with the Bucs. They've got some weapons. They've got Mike Evans.
Not saying you don't want to win, Charlie. I'm just saying.
Oh no, we'll win. The championship game's at 2, I believe. So
you're good.
Yeah,
you're
we'll
good
go on.
then.
We'll go on, win the championship, and then go watch the Saints play. But they got Godwin. Godwin has been out a couple weeks with a broken hand or broken finger. He's supposed to come back this week. So you'll have Brown, Godwin, and Mike Evans. Marshawn Lattimore's got to step up. He and Mike Evans don't like each other at all. Breeze.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Breeze had a sore shoulder.
History.
Got a sore shoulder this week. Could we see Jameis against his old team? I doubt it, but that's a storyline too.
I hope not.
But it's going to be fun, and I don't know. I just don't know if the Saints have enough to pull it off. I'm a little nervous about this one.
Yeah, we're getting set for the third quarter. Minute or so left. Any final thoughts on as we get ready to get this game show on the road?
Just got to come out and do what you did in the first half. I mean, you went into halftime with a lead, but cut out the self-inflicted stuff. It's been penalties, it's been missed tackles, it's been that kind of stuff that's really hurt you. It's not a whole lot that missed assignments on pass plays. It's not been a whole lot of actually what East Central's done. It's been more about what the Tigers haven't been able to do. And if they come out, play solid defense here, I think we'll be okay.
Just got to score Meridian's down to George County 8-15 in the third.
Really?
Yeah, Meridian is rebuilding there. Dr. Cheyenne Trussell is there, old AD, who kind of gave us our start, Charlie. You know, of mine, and got Charlie in. And he's actually back home in Meridian as the athletic director. Best wishes to Dr. Trussell. Talk with him every day.
Went to Starkville for a couple of years. And,
that's right.
Did well up there. I think they may have won a championship while he was there. I played in one. And
basketball. Didn't win football.
Okay.
He had come up the year after.
Okay, the year after.
Because that's when we were in Oxford.
We went. Yeah, right. Yep.
That's
right.
17, I guess.
That's right.
Well, we'll step aside and we'll come back to get ready to get the third quarter started. Tigers are up 14-11. We'll have the ball to start the third. You're listening or watching Hattiesburg Tiger football. We'll be back in 30 seconds. at Patrick Stadium. We're getting ready for the start of the third quarter. Tigers up 14-11, and as Charlie said, Tigers just gotta stop the self-inflicted type stuff, and Tigers will be fine. So Tigers getting ready to start the ball.
They'll get the ball right here, get to set the tone right off the bat.
Get the ball going, absolutely.
Man, I had anything since lunch today. I'm starving.
Man, get you something. Knock yourself out.
I'm working on my Snickers here.
East Central set the kick. End over end, low going to go out of bounds, and Tigers will get it. Let's see if it goes to the 40.
I'm thinking it will.
I want to see it. Put it on the 40.
It went out of bounds at the 44.
And, well, I'm trying to think. Maybe they're going to mark it there because if it's inside where the like an onside, they put it at that spot.
Oh, that's true. You're right. If it's ahead of
I guess inside the 10 or 15 yards. So they're going to put it at the 49, Charlie. So obviously that's where it went out.
I have no idea what just happened because I'm pretty sure.
I think it was around the 44, 45.
It was, and then they gave him 5 more yards.
So maybe it's a 5-yard penalty on that.
Maybe so.
Willis keeps the ball. There's the pass out that we talked about. Good move there. I think that's Ford there out there. And probably the adjustment there where we kept seeing Willis keep that ball. He actually threw it that time.
I think Coach told him give it up. I mean, that's the same play we've seen a couple times where he just pulled it and ran. But that time able to get it out to Ford. Ford picks up 9 on the play.
Yeah, stacked receivers there to the left. So they've shown that wrinkle, but first time making that pass out. There's a handoff to Ellis Brown and nothing going right there in the middle of the field. Great penetration by East Central.
Jaheim Parker.
Is that 95?
I had Jaheim Parker 56 on the stop right there. A senior defensive lineman did a great job getting in there. 95 will be Radon Williams, another senior.
Yeah, well, both of those guys was on that. Brings up third down and 2 for the Tigers. Big play here. Willis in the shotgun. He has the snap. He's going to hand it off to Chance Ducksworth. Ducksworth is going to have the first down by the nose there, Charlie.
Marked him right at it, didn't they?
First time seeing Duckworth carry tonight.
You can still vote for Chance Duckworth on the Great American Rivalry Series Scholar Athlete Hall of Fame. Go vote for him and try to get him into the on that Hall of Fame team, that top 25 Hall of Fame team. He was they showed the rankings today, and I think he was at 45 or something like that.
There's a handoff again. That's to I think that's Brown. No, Duckworth again.
He's a little bitty fellow. It's hard to find him sometimes.
Sitting here looking to see if I can pull up that site. It's going to be up second down and 9 for the Tigers. 1-yard pickup there by Duckworth. Tigers showing a little wrinkle there. Duckworth, East Central, man, great defensive.
Not a whole lot of protection on that play. They looks like they took the handoff right there. I was going to say they just about took the handoff, but.
Well, the official here is saying third down.
Yeah, they're saying third down. East Central thought they came away with – they did come away with the ball. They thought they had the ball. And I'm glad we don't have instant replay because they may very well have had it. They hit Willis and Ellis Brown right at the time that they were trying to hand the ball off.
Well, I'm kind of like you, come on, Tigers. Let's get one of those offensive prowess type plays and make something happen here.
3rd and 11.
Chad, you about to say something? I was looking for Chad. Willis in the shotgun. There's a pass out, and it hits the ground. It's tipped there. 4th down now. I think that play is open for maybe a hitch and go if you give him a little time for the Tigers. But
there's a little trickery there from the defense too. They were playing up close, and right before the snap, corners and safeties backed off quite a bit.
They bailed, right.
Gave a bit of a cushion there to kind of bait Willis into throwing the pass short, and he did. Again, it was tipped at the line of scrimmage, so wasn't able to get enough on it anyway.
Matt Adams trying to flip the field. Here's the punt, and he goes straight up in the air. Let's see if he starts to get a roll. He's going to get a roll inside the 20. Going to die at the 20, actually.
Right at the 20-yard, right on the 20-yard line. Yeah, that
So,
punt was not his best.
No, it wasn't. He got it way in the air, and it may have went 10 yards in the air. Got a big bounce and continued to roll down. But Tigers had two possessions that they probably could have done a lot more with, and the offensive calling or the plays didn't yield much.
Just weren't able to get anything going on the last two drives.
There's a handoff by the Hornets, and guy still on his feet, Charlie.
Broken tackles. That's what I'm
44,
telling you. Know.
Mike Stallworth coming out.
Yeah,
of that,
just
man.
like him. Yeah, that's 44. We called his name earlier. That's Colby Reynolds. And, again, it's just missed tackles. We had him for a gain of about 2 and let him break tackles and pick up a first down. Got to be able to bring these guys down when you get your hands on them.
Yeah, absolutely. First down now inside the 31. Tigers going to have encroachment. Actually, I don't see a flag on the field, so nothing called. And maybe a 3-yard pickup. No call.
Yeah, that's a little surprising right there because he was definitely offsides. It was time to throw the flag. They didn't throw it. So Tigers catch a little bit of a break right there.
No
Of course,
call.
they gave him 5 yards. So.
Who did? Well, did give him 5.
But he'd be 2nd and 5 instead of 1st and 5.
Looking for the Chance Duckworth. Nothing doing there. Maybe 2 yards there on the handoff by the Hornets. So good defensive stand there by the Tigers.
And bring up 3rd down and 2 for the Hornets. See if the Tigers can stop them right here and get off the field.
3rd down and 2. Quarterback keeper, he's going to be short, I think, Charlie.
Looks like the ball might have come out, but they're going to call him down.
They're going to give it to him.
Yeah, we got to give him the first down. Got him right at the marker. That'll move the chains for the Hornets.
Man, I don't remember it looking like this, Charlie, to find Chance Duckworth.
Yeah, he's close to the bottom.
Ooh.
I don't think those are in any particular order there. Be a handoff
That's
to
pretty tough.
Smith. Going to be stopped in the backfield right there. It's going to be about a yard loss for the Hornets.
Smith, the ball carrier.
What you trying to do?
Vote.
Oh, you had it. You were there. Go back to where you were originally. I'll say you were.
Second down now and 11 for the Hornets. They send a man in motion. Quarterback still has the ball and wide open there by the Hornets. It's like the tight end just kind of like drags on out and
it's the same
all
play.
by itself.
They've gotten us on that same play several times now, and it's just I mean, we just can't stop it. Just that number 8, that Sam Walls, just sneaks out of the backfield. It doesn't really sneak. I mean, they just kind of let the play develop, and then he rolls out there late, and he's wide open every time.
Up the middle again there by the Hornets. 34, pretty big sized kid.
Mm-hmm. That was Wall on the carry right there up the middle. Picked up about 2 yards for the Hornets. Be 2nd down and 8 from the 33-yard line of the Tigers. So Hornets driving here, trying to take this lead back. Jaquiz Andrews checks in. Tobias Hinton will come out.
Handoff to 12. 12's going to have maybe 2 yards. Going to bring up now, Charlie, a 3rd down and 6.
12 is Andrew Marble. We've seen him carry the ball a couple of times tonight for the Hornets. They handed off to quite a few different players. Tigers need a stop right here. You got to think in this area so far tonight, it's been 4-down territory for the Hornets, so you're probably going to have to stop them twice here.
Tigers lead 14-11, 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Option play caught there short of the 1st down. It's going to be 4th and a short one. Yeah, very, very, very much so. So
stopped him about
see
half
if Tigers
yard
can
short.
hold here.
Probably gonna see Fant here on the quarterback sneak. Little bitty guy, get right behind that center.
Was able to vote for Chance real quick.
Yeah, it's a quick process. There's nothing to it really.
There's a handoff, and Allstott's going to have it. I know it's not Allstott, but it kind of looks like him.
It's Reynolds. 44 on the carry, yeah, over the left side, and you're not going to keep him from half a yard, I guarantee you.
No, he's a pretty big guy, man. 1st down for the Hornets. Ball is inching closer to the Tiger red zone down at the 24-yard line. Now 1st and 10 for the Hornets. Fant's under center. Fant's going to hand it off to the 2nd man through, maybe 2, maybe 3 yards on the carry. Brings up 2nd down, and nothing special about this, Charlie. They're just methodically moving down the field.
Just marching. We saw him ride Eli Smith in the 1st half at running back. So far right now, going with Sam Walls. Second down and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go. Fant hands it off to that's number 6, I believe.
That's Smith. There's a late flag comes in. Let's see what this is about.
Happened.
Coaches are saying that Cameron Norman, I believe, getting into something over there. Now they're thinking that the East Central player hit him. The officials are talking. We'll see who gets flagged on this.
Second down play. Ball was advanced. Personal foul.
On both. They're going to get both players.
Yeah.
So they'll offset.
Yeah.
To me, what's the point? I guess because if you get 2 personal fouls, you're out. But I hate it when they offset like there's no point in even wasting our time, really.
Both gets a double foul. And again, if it happens again, and I guess that's was after the play.
It was dead ball, yeah. He called it dead ball.
So 3rd down and 4 for the Hornets. They do get 5 yards on the 2nd down play. Man in motion there, sends it right up the middle. Tigers are there for no gain. No gain on the play. So 4th down, Charlie, and 4. And do the Hornets tie the ball game up or go for it?
That's a great play right there from Mikael Jones, little twin. And just stayed home right there on that play and was able to drop the running back in the backfield. But looks like they're going to go for it here. Is it 3rd down? 4th down. Yeah, okay. They just flipped it over.
4th down and 4. They do go for it. Reverse going to the opposite side, and they're going to be inside the 10-yard line. First time seeing that tonight. Great play call there by the coaching staff there at East Central.
Yeah, developed really quickly. Normally the reverse is kind of a slower developing play. They ran that one really fast, able to get the corner out there and pick up the 1st down. There's going to be a penalty flag on the play.
Wow.
I didn't see it, but
I never saw the flag.
I didn't see the flag either.
It must have been on the left side. For left side, it's that back judge back there, but the flag is sitting right there at the end of the run. So
I still don't see the flag. I mean,
he's
somewhere.
picked it up, but
Okay.
they're standing where typically the foul would have occurred. And so, now it looks like he's running to the spot.
Yeah, the offense has already come back to the original line of scrimmage.
So they're they push the ball back 10 yards, so it makes it 4th and 1. So
Yeah.
they were able to get exactly 10 yards on the play.
Yeah.
So it's going back now to another 4th and 1. And, Coach, I was about to say Smith, he's upset over there, but that's not his name.
Not anymore, no.
No, not anymore. But 4th down and 1 for the Hornets, and they're going to go for it again, Charlie.
Yeah, now 4th and 1. That was a 4th and 6, I believe, that they just ran. This 4th and 1 will be more like what they want here.
Tigers there. Hole. Tigers hole.
Wow.
Tigers hole.
Big stop right there. I believe that was
Why not kick the field goal there, Charlie?
I don't know. Like Walton Thompson in on that play right there. You had Mikhail Jones. You had number 99, Lemanuel Eccles in there. That was a big stop right there on 4th and 1. Tigers get him for about a half-yard loss, and they'll take over now.
At the 16-yard line.
Big momentum shift for the Tigers. They've got to go down and do something on offense right here. You can't waste this.
No. This, your third possession, really, you get one there before half, and then this one here after the start of the third, 2 minutes to go, 2 minutes, 42 seconds to go. Tigers up 14-11. Tigers need to add more points to this game.
I'm like you. I don't really know why they didn't try the field goal there.
Willis still on his feet, going to be out to the 35-yard line, and Willis had a chance to really just keep the pedal on that and kind of pull it up a little bit.
That's what you get though when you're willing to give the ball up. And it looks like another penalty flag on the play. When you're willing to give the ball up on previous plays, it opens up that opportunity for you to keep it that time. They went to the pitch guy. Willis had the lane, decided to pull it and go. So. They're going to back them up. So there's going to be
a holding penalty there at the 29-yard line. So Tigers still get a net 3 yards on the play. So first and 7 now for the Tigers.
Yeah, but that negates a big play right there for the Tigers.
Out to the 35.
You had the momentum going, and you still do, but coming off of the big turnover on downs, you wanted to keep that going. Now we're going to have a timeout.
Well, not sure what happened.
Now the Tigers are pointing at East Central. Another sideline warning on East Central. This time it'll cost them yards.
Yeah, 5-yard penalty there for the East Central, and that's that sideline warning. We talked about it earlier. They had banked it in the books, and so they pop them again. So now 1st and 2, Charlie.
Yeah.
Hadn't said too many 1st and 2s. And Brown's going to lose a yard.
Yeah, nowhere to go right there for Brown.
Or no gain.
Yeah, East Central ended up with the ball again. They're stripping at that thing, trying to get it out of there. East Central ends up with it, but the Tigers, Brown was down. Brown's going to limp off the field now, so you'll see Jacquez Andrews come in. Brown a little gimpy.
Hadn't seen Andrews all night.
He's played defense some. He came in earlier on defense when Tobias Hinton came out.
Definitely seen Chance Duckworth for a change of back here for the Tigers. 2nd down now in 2.5 for the Tigers. There is a handoff to Duckworth, and he just powers ahead and is going to have the 1st down, and exactly what you needed to get the 1st down for another set of downs.
A little different style runner, and does a good job, a little change of pace right there to get in there and pick up the 1st down for the Tigers. And that's what you said exactly right. You did not want to go 3 and out again.
Absolutely. Minute and 24 seconds in the third. Tigers still up 14-11. Ball sitting on the 26-yard line of the Tigers. Willis in shotgun, has the snap, leaves it with, I think that's Duckworth back out there now at running back. And Duckworth maybe with 1 yard there. no gain they're giving him or not giving him.
Yeah. Be second down and 10. Tigers is having it seems like really tough sledding right now. Just not able to yards are hard to get.
Second down. Tigers going to make the throw, and just not a good throw there by Willis, and hadn't seen comfortable at all passing, not anything deep.
No, he hasn't. That one was way overthrown. No chance for Jamel Ford right there on that play. Don't know if it was a route, he ran the wrong route, or if Willis just missed him. I don't know, but not a good.
Willis had his coming out against these guys last year.
Yeah, he played really well against them last year.
That's all you got, Joe?
That's all I got.
Third down and 10 for the Tigers. Willis in the shotgun. Duckworth is back there with him, and Tigers are going to get a timeout.
Yeah.
33 seconds to go here in the third. Tigers with their first timeout of the second half. Tigers do lead 14-11. Big game with a lot of implications on the line. We'll, continue to share some of those with you.
Feels like we're trying to run in quicksand here. I mean, that's just kind of the feeling that I have. It's like, man, one step forward, two steps back. Like you just, and it's so difficult. And credit East Central for that. I mean, they're making it difficult, but we're also making it difficult on ourselves here.
Tight ball game, 14-11, and not the offensive exploits. Natchez up 22-14 over South Jones. How's that the implications of that help us?
I don't know that it really affects us.
Wayne County 7, Picayune 7. That's at halftime.
Yeah, Picayune. Yeah. Actually, Wayne County now up 14-7 in the third quarter over Picayune.
Big third down here. Trips to the right for the Tigers. And there's a reverse for the Tigers, and Tigers got antsy and had to play. And Tigers, I think, had to play, Charlie. And
it was a reverse and then a pass. They were going to let Jamel Ford throw it back to Jordan Willis, and it was almost like you said, they rushed it a little bit. I mean, there was time there. Ford just threw it into the ground, not able to complete it. So now the Tigers will have to punt.
Matt Adams with the kick. Yeah, he's going to flip the field here. Watch out the way. Get it. What? Punt goes to the 42. That's a net of 36 yards, Charlie. So not the roll we typically would get on a Matt Adams punt.
No, Oak Grove up 35-20 over Northwest Rankin in the third quarter.
Isn't Oak Grove the number one team in the state?
Yeah, right now they are.
Yeah,
sure are. Pascagoula 31-7 over Long Beach.
Oh yeah.
Gaucher 14-8 over Pearl River Central. We might have broken Gaucher.
Fant, and there's a timeout called by East Central.
You think we broke them?
14-8?
14-8. PRC.
No, I don't know what happened. Maybe, I don't know.
I think we broke them, man.
It's timeout on the field. We'll take it with them. We'll be back here in 30 seconds. You're listening to Tiger Football. We'll be right back.
We're always more than happy to share our Southern charm and culture, a love of life, family, food, friends, fun, and celebrations. Walk-ons. It's game day with a taste of Louisiana.
Mask up for our vulnerable, for our healthcare workers, for our first responders, for our businesses, for our teachers and students, for our athletes, for our neighbors.
We're back at D.I. Patrick Stadium. There's a handoff by East Central. And there's going to be a penalty on the play. I think that's number 72 is going to get caught with the holding out there on the left side. That's going to push him back 10 yards at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be a first down and 20 for East Central. And Tigers need those type of breaks to keep these guys off balance and to get a different look on the offensive front.
Yeah, they do, because so far it's been. I mean, those penalties have negated big plays. It's been.
You're right. Absolutely, they have, and to the Tigers' benefit. So 1st and 20 for East Central here, and that's going to be the end of the third, Charlie. That's going to be the end of the third quarter.
Tigers just trying to hold on right now. I mean,
I think so.
Nothing happened there in the third quarter, and Tigers just clinging to this lead, just trying to hold on.
Tigers with 2 possessions and East Central on 2 possessions. So nothing able to East Central had 1 possession, actually.
No, they didn't. They had 1, yeah. Not counting this one.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, they had the one where they had the turnover on downs.
Yeah, right down here.
Mm-hmm.
Fourth quarter, our quarter, Charlie?
Yeah, fourth quarter's got to be. Yeah, you're right. The Tigers, that drive took a long time. I mean, it's like you said, they weren't doing anything special. It was 2 yards, 3 yards, 2 yards, 3 yards, and just kind of moved down the field that way, and the Tigers able to hold them and get off the field. But we got to do it again now.
Yeah, absolutely.
This defense has been on the field a good bit.
Going to be going from left to right.
Yeah, right to left. We'll be going left to right.
That's what I said.
We have fun. We have fun.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no doubt about it. East Central sitting at the 33-yard line, and there's a handoff, and Tigers with a lot of penetration and no gain on first down. So it's going to be 2nd down and 20. Man, looks like it gave him 1 yard.
Emmanuel Eccles able to they're giving him good spots. Emmanuel Eccles able to submarine his way in there and cause some disruption in the backfield, and his buddies came to clean up the play. Good job there by the Tiger defense.
Remember, go to Great American Rivalry and search Chance Duckworth to vote for him. We just did it real quick here. Fant is getting under center. He's looking. Fant is going to roll out and make the pass, and he's going to overthrow him. And 3 Tigers down there and just unable to come away with the INT.
So a couple of things on that. They've run that play several times, and he just throws it up. Like
he
does. He's not
Moon
aiming.
Ball.
Yeah, he's not aiming that ball anywhere. He's not looking at the coverage because that receiver's been triple covered every time, and he just throws it up. But that time, the receiver, number 14, Caden Fant, had to play some defense.
Well, he kind of got behind the guys, too.
Yeah, he had to play some defense because that ball should have been picked.
That's going to be a false start there on the Hornets, so they catch it.
Number 62 for the Hornets, that is Matthew Greeno. He's the other captain. They have 3 captains. We've already called the other 2. He's the 3rd.
That's going to bring up now 3rd and 25.
Long,
back out to the 29-yard line. Hornets need the 47-yard line for a first down.
They need a Tigers 47-yard line.
Tigers 47, so it's actually a 26-yard. And hand up the middle, and nothing doing there on 4th down. And they decide they're going to punt here. 11 minutes to go in the game, and listen, Tigers just need first downs, Charlie.
We just need to drive the ball here.
I don't care about scoring. I want us to scare, but we need first down.
Yeah, just need to drive the ball here, run some clock, and hold on to this lead.
And listen, I would punt too, because if this offense hadn't showed me anything, hey, I'm punting.
They're not worried about the offense right now. They're backed way up. You pretty much got to punt right here.
First punt of the night for East Central. There's the snap and the kick end over end. Jones is back there. We've talked about Jones back there receiving that punt, and Tigers get a gift.
Yeah, he tried to field that one, and it just bounced off of him. And luckily, he got hit as it bounced off of him, and luckily the ball goes out of bounds, because that would have been a terrible turn of events if East Central had been able to recover that. Still not great field position here for the Tigers, but my goodness, that was scary.
Well, got a good question here from Chad, our sideline reporter. What happens if Picayune does lose to Wayne County?
If Picayune loses and East Central wins, then East Central goes to the 1.
Well, we're up 14-11. They
Right.
both lose.
If they both lose, then it stays the way it is.
It stays the same. Yeah, it'd be 1-2 us 3.
Yeah, if they both lose, it stays the way it is.
So that means Chad's listening. So I guess did you get that down, Chad?
Because they would both have 2 losses, and Picayune would still have the head-to-head.
Right.
Mike was late to the game,
Will
man.
we go to 2?
We can't get the 2 because Pascagoula has 2 losses.
Tigers with a handoff.
Pascagoula has 2 losses and the head-to-head over us. We kind of knew, after that game, we kind of knew that one would come back and bite us a little bit.
Man. We really did. We talked about that.
Yeah, Pascagoula beating Picayune last Saturday took our chance at a 2 seed away. So we kind of knew that game was going to come back and bite us, and that was one that we had in the bag. We had it in hand. And, threw 6 interceptions in the fourth quarter.
Willis is able to escape, and he's still on his feet going out, and he's going to have the first down, still on his feet, pushed out of bounds. Great individual effort by Willis, and I just knew that blocking the back was coming back over there, but, hey, the Tiger restrained himself.
Yeah, Willis was he was pretty much dead to rights in the backfield right there, able to break a tackle or two and get around to the edge and turn on
That's
the
what
Jets.
we needed. That's that first down we needed. 9 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the game. Tigers showing a shift here in the formation.
5
this is
receivers
something new.
to the right.
A pass out to Duckworth, and still a little dangerous there, Charlie.
That was dangerous. That was dangerous.
That was pick 6 all over it, wasn't it?
They moved all the receivers to the right side of the field and stacked them. They tried to use 3 as blockers on kind of a screen out to Chance Duckworth, and one guy got through. I think it might have been 27, Caden Smith for East Central, got through. There's Mayor Toby Barker, and he almost picked that thing. You're right.
Looking for a spot.
He is. Nobody ever sits in his spot. Yeah, there's people around today.
2nd down and 5 for the Tigers. Ball sitting on the 49. Well, really, actually, the 50-yard line. Tigers again in a different formation. They're just going to run Willis out at him.
2 penalty flags.
And the ball pops out, but no clear recovery. Oh, he's marking it.
He is.
He's marking it for the Tigers though, because it went out of bounds.
Flags from both directions, so I think you may have 2 different fouls on this play. I think one's going to be a hold. I'm not sure what the other one's going to be, but one came from behind the offense, one came from behind the defense. Now they're saying East Central got the ball. Got holding on. The Tigers declined.
Ooh, man, I would like to see that again if I could, to see if they were able to get on that ball before it went out of bounds.
Yeah, you got holding on the Tigers. Penalties decline. Now East Central will take over. They had the running back just stood up there, and ball comes out. There's a scramble for it out of bounds. And I guess they're saying, like you said, East Central was able to recover.
8 minutes, 38 seconds to go in the game. East Central gets that turnover. 8 Tigers up 14-11. See if Tigers can get it back here. And just missed their guy. That same play they ran all night. Just missed him on that time. Probably had holding on the edge and no call. Tigers need to get on that guy.
Yeah, you had Malik Jones putting pressure on Fant, the quarterback of East Central, that time from behind. And, you're right. That was that play where the Walls just kind of comes out of the backfield. And he was open. They just weren't able to connect that time.
Fant under center now. Is going to take the snap, but looking for that right side option. Tomasio is in chase, and he meets him over there and after about a 3, maybe 4 yard gain. So long play, only 4 yards there, brought up for a third down now and 6 for the Hornets.
Tigers did a good job on defense right there on that option play that they've gotten them on a couple of times. Good pursuit, stretched him all the way out to the sideline, able to bring him down after a short gain.
We do know it's going to be four down territory for the Hornets. Send a man in motion. They hand it off right up the middle to number 8, and it's going to be 4th down and about 3 for the Hornets. And so big play here for the Tigers.
The Tigers have done a good job against that interior run. I mean, it's been the stuff on the edge that's gotten them tonight. But as far as the interior run game, they haven't been able to really do anything against the Tigers so far.
Well, look for something special to come at them right here. 7 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the game. Tigers hanging on to a 14-11 lead. Fant goes under center. There's the snap, and it's a reverse. It's a reverse out to 14. They're going to have it. He's still on his feet. He's going to bounce out to about the 21-yard line. Big pickup there by the Hornets down to the 21, Charles, near the red zone.
Yeah, number 50, Jamari Gatlin, almost blew it up. I mean, he hit the runner there right as he flipped the ball to the second guy. I wasn't even able to pick up
receiver
numbers.
Comes up out of motion on 3. First down from the 21. There's a handoff to number 12. And he's going to get maybe about 7 yards. Big pickup down to about the 15-yard line. So 6 yards on the carry for the Hornets. 6 and 4. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Tigers are up 14-11.
Yeah, now you'll see East Central slow things down, try to run clock here.
Yeah, definitely no hurry. They definitely can get the 3 points to tie it up or look for 6 to go ahead. Of course, that's what they want. Fant under center. He hands off to number 8. That's the first man through and admits a few Tigers. And falls back. It's going to be now 3rd down and 2 for the Hornets. Down to about the looks like it's going to the 13-yard line.
The Tigers are able to hold here. What do? You kick the field goal?
No.
No? Think they go?
Yes. You stopped them one time. 3rd down. Fant under center. Now he pops back up. He runs and he's going to be. He's nothing. Tigers make the stop. Fant actually runs up on his own guy, and Tigers take his legs out from him.
It's going to be close, I think. He's going to be just short.
Well, no gain, Charlie. Well, they gave him.
They gave him some.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
sure did.
That marker's on the end zone side of the 11-yard line, and the ball's on the other side of the 11-yard line.
Play of the game right here. 4 minutes, 46 seconds to go. Fant under center. He's gonna have it, and they're gonna go in for a touchdown. East Central's gonna go in and score with 4 minutes and 36 seconds to go here in the game, and we now have a 1-score game that the Tigers needs to actually get points on the board and get a touchdown to win it.
Yeah, the handoff over the left side to Reynolds, and he was able to take it into the end zone for the East Central touchdown.
About a 13-yard run there for the Hornets. They're looking to kick. Score is now 14-17. All important try. Snap is down. Kick is up. It is through. It is good.
Ooh, Tigers almost blocked that.
Tigers trail 14-18. We'll be back for the completion of this one. Tigers trail 14-18. You're listening to Tiger Football. We'll be right back.
In slowing the spread of COVID-19 in our community. Collectively, this small thing can have a great impact. Mask up, Hattiesburg.
Welcome to Walk-On's Bistro and Bar, where every dish starts from scratch. Fresh ingredients bring our food to life.
Tigers trail
Mouth-watering
now 14-18. East Central goes in on a 13-yard run to take the lead, and they're set to kick off here. Look for a sky kick going over there to that right side. 21 is set to kick from the 40. There's the kick, and it's a little deeper. Comes down to number 12. I think that's
Walton Thompson.
A lot of little pushing down there. That's kind of what I was watching. Thompson's going to get it down to the 35-yard line, and Tigers need 65 yards, Charles.
Got to go. Haven't been able to do anything here in the second half. Really, going back to the last drive of the first half, just haven't been able to. Like I said, it's almost been like we're trying to run in quicksand here. Haven't been able to really move the ball at all. And
can you imagine that, running in quicksand? Wow. I mean, that's a great analogy there, Charlie, because that's what we've been doing.
That
means we hadn't gone anywhere.
I mean, that's what it's felt like. Like, we've worked really hard, but we haven't gotten anywhere. And got to do it now if you want to win this one.
Maybe we overlooked that defense. Good defensive group there for East Central.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Snap there to Willis, and Willis is still going to be on his feet. He's going to pick up maybe about 6 yards. Goes out, well, the clock. The side judge continues to wind his hand, so I thought he got out of bounds, Charlie.
I thought he did too.
It's going to bring up second down and about 4.
Yeah, right now with 4 minutes left in the game, you're okay with running a little bit of clock here, but you've got to continue to get positive yards too.
We saw a lot of good things when the Tigers went fast on them.
We did. We sure did. Tried to get them with the hard count right there.
Sure did. Under 3 minutes and 42 seconds to go. There's a handoff to Chance Duckworth. Duckworth is going to be hit and is going to be short of the line of the game. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Tigers.
We haven't seen –
giving him more than, I'm going to say 2.
We haven't seen Ellis Brown back in the game. He's sitting on the bench right now.
He did kind of limp out.
Ever since he limped off and Jaquez Andrews came in, we haven't seen Ellis back in the game.
There's Andrews back there with him now. 3rd down and 2. There's a handoff to Andrew, and no, he
kept it.
He kept it and didn't hand it off.
It's going to be a loss. This is it right here. It's ball game right here. Let's see. 4th down and 4 for the Tigers.
Big play here for the Tigers. 4th down, 4. Clock is running. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go in the game. Willis with the completion to Ford. Ford still on his feet,
Ford
down to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, 5, touchdown Tigers.
Wow. Jamel Ford. He's got speed. If you get him the ball in the open field, he's going to take it to the house.
Wow.
And he does just that right there to put the Tigers back on top with 2:20.
He threw his hand up at the 20. It was like, hey, it's gone. I'm gone.
He threw the deuces. You're not going to catch Ford. You're not going to catch Ford.
We were on the 43. Is that right? 57-yard touchdown run or pass from wow.
That was 4th down and 4.
4th down and 4 from the 43.
It was only about a 6-yard pass, and Jamel Ford did the rest right there.
Just a 6 and out, or just drop, as they say, and hit him right there in the breadbasket. Best pass of the night from Jordan Willis.
Yeah, absolutely.
How many has he completed? Maybe 1 or 2? This
hasn't been many, but none have been bigger than that one right there. I mean, that was huge right there.
Absolutely. Wow. Tigers now take the lead 20-18, and timeout is called here in the game. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Tigers take the lead, and looks like some decision times here. We know they can kick a field goal, and we've had a kick block, and we've tried to go for 2. We did go for 2. Oh, no, they went for 2. So, again, we've talked over the years about these points, man, and the importance of special teams. And so we're up 2 points now, and we don't need to let them get to the 25-yard line.
Right. I think you kick the extra point here. They're not, though.
Well, it looks like the big package is going in, and well, you can't let them get to the 25-yard line. That's the bottom line.
Right. I would like to have the extra point here.
Well, this is going to be a direct snap to Chance. Well, no, Duckworth. That's Andrews in the backfield, and he's going to be short. He's going to be short. I think he was still a little too far deep.
I think you kick the extra point right there and make it a 3-point game to where all they can do is tie you with the field goal.
2 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the game.
But, Jerome, you know how we said earlier we gave them a point?
Yeah.
When we gave them the penalties, they were going to kick the extra point after their first touchdown. We gave them the penalties, moved them down to the half-yard line, and they got the 2-point conversion. And we said we gave them that one extra point there.
2 penalties actually down there.
Right, yeah. And so we just gave it to them. Instead of the 1 point extra point, we gave them another extra point with the 2, and look at the score now.
Yeah, well, whatever we've done in our kicking game, this needs to go as deep as you can.
Yeah, it does.
So Jones is set to kick for the Tigers. This game was a nail-biter last year, and it's shaping up to, or it is one again now.
Sure is.
Jones is set to kick. Here's the kick. Deep kick is going to come down to about the 32-yard line, and they're going to be stopped right on the 35-yard line. I was hoping for a little deeper, but, hey, Tigers are going to have to hold right here. 2 timeouts each, I believe, for both teams. So Tigers will have to hold. Tigers will have to hold. A trip for Laurel or a trip to Soso is on the line.
Yeah, absolutely.
Either way, we're taking a trip, Tiger
We're taking
fans.
a trip. Yeah,
we're taking a trip. We're going 59, and whether we get off on 16th or
we're going to Jones County for sure.
Right. There's a handoff to number 12. He's just pushing the pile. Is going to pick up about 7 yards to the 41-yard line is where they're going to put it. We're now under 2 minutes, minute and 50 to go in the game, and East Central coming up fast. Fant is under center, and he's gotten the bootleg. He's looking. He's gotten that play out there, and they're going to tackle him and keep him in bounds. Actually, knock them out of bounds.
So now he's going to stop the clock. Earlier on that same thing, when the Tigers had the ball, we ran the clock.
Well, it's that same play over there, that tight end drag and throwing it out there to him. And they get it now in Tiger territory at the 45-yard line. Clock stops with 1 minute and 41 seconds to go in the game. Pressure-packed situation here for both teams. Fant comes under center, 1st and 10. For the Hornets. Option left. And Tigers get there. Get there. They push him out. And they keep the clock going.
Fant held on to it too long right there. He waited. He tried to.
And they stopped forward momentum, so it didn't let him go out of bounds. So clock is ticking.
He tried to fool the defenders there, and they stayed with him. It was a great job by the Hattiesburg defense to stop that play when he finally did pitch it out.
Well, we know we're going to have to throw one somewhere. 2nd down and 12. Fant's rolling out to the right, and He's incomplete on that time. Incomplete brings up 3rd down and 11, a minute and 4 to go in the game. Same play out to the tight end on the drag, and falls incomplete.
He wasn't able to complete it, but even if he had, Tobias Hinton stayed with
Here's
Walls
the deal.
that time.
He ran left.
Yeah,
he
did.
rolled
Went
left.
the other way, yep. Tobias Hinton stayed with Walls that time, was able to bring him down. So had he completed it, it would have been about a yard gain.
3rd down and 11. He's rolling right this time, and he's looking. He's going to be able to take a ball. Falls. Ball hits the ground. Tigers is on it. Tigers are on it. Tigers are going to get it. Fant is hit in the backfield and drops the ball. Tigers fall on the ball.
Yeah, Tigers able to strip the ball out and take over right there at their own 48-yard line. And what a way to finish this one. You got under a minute, 56 seconds left in this game. And my goodness, it has been exciting to say the least, especially these last 4 minutes or so.
Well, we can get on the field and we can take at least 3 kneel downs or 2 kneel downs, because it starts at 40 now in high school. So 2 kneels down. We got 56 seconds to go in the game. We can go victory formation twice or even 3 times with the timeouts, because they only have 2 left. Tigers are in victory formation.
3 seconds left on the play clock.
There is he's not blowing a timeout. He didn't blow a timeout.
No.
Are they conceding, Charlie?
It looks that way. I don't know that they can I guess, like we said last week, you at least want to make them snap it. You never know what's going to happen.
Right.
You never know what can happen on the snap.
25 seconds to go in the game. Tigers are going back up to snap it, and the official is right there in the middle of the huddle, the play as well, to ensure that there's no problem. So, wow, Vansology pays off again.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a big win for the Tigers, and
ripped off 4 in a row here.
Yeah, down the stretch. You've got. Let's see, I've got it right here.
Clock hits 0. Tigers going to win it 22-18.
This will be 4 in a row. 4 in a row. You beat Pearl River Central, you beat Long Beach, you beat Gaucher, and now East Central. And what a way to end the season, Jerome. We'll go 7-3 on the season, 5-2 in the region, and most likely still be the 4 seed, I believe, because of the points. But man. We'll go on the road next week, and we'll give it our best shot and see what we can do.
Yeah, absolutely. We will be traveling to Jones County next week. We will keep you posted. Tune in to the alerts on HattiesburgTigers.com to get that information, and we'll share as soon as we know. And it may be as late as tonight that we do know that information. So
Coach Vance. You heard Coach Vance in pregame say by about 10 o'clock tonight, we should know kind of how it's going to play out. So Wayne County over Picayune right now in the third quarter, 20-7. I can't believe that Picayune might lose 2 in a row.
Well, do you think they're saving people?
I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea. You got West Jones 37-13 over Brookhaven. Oak Grove in the fourth quarter over Northwest Rankin 56-27. Pascagoula 38-7 over Long Beach.
Yeah. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to sign off. We heard a few scores, and Chad, we missed you tonight. You missed a good one, buddy. We'll see you soon. And, hey, from Jerome Brown and Charlie Rogers, we say good night. And, as always, we're going to say go Tigers.